Fine and there once was a podcast in the great internet of internets. It was called Fine and Dandy. Muy influential podcast. You have to remember, folks, where there's a podcast, there's a Fine and Dandy.
Back. It's a great day. Are here. Josh is in the building. We got our friend Kyle here, aka D KYXX.
DJ KYXX coming at you hot and fucking ready like Caesar's pizza, baby.
What
Is
up,
that your
boys?
intro? That should be your intro every
He said,
time.
is that your intro?
You just press a button and that's what it says.
I'm gonna add that shit in.
Coming at you hot and ready like little.
To the DJ
No
KYXX.
copyright allowed. You can't do that. Can't come after this guy for copywriting because it's just creative.
That's
bro.
his now.
Yeah.
We're glad.
Give it up, Little Caesars.
Give it up, Little Caesars, for DJ KYXX.
Let me get a sponsorship real quick.
Dude, hell yeah, free pizza.
I mean, it's not the best pizza, but like, you know,
Anything free, even if it's not the best.
what's that saying? It's like Little Caesars is way better when you don't have someone in your ear telling that it's not good.
Real shit. That's true though, because it's like for me specifically, I don't fuck with Little Caesars at all. So I'll be that dude that's in your ear telling you that this shit is ass. I'll also be that dude taking another slice of pizza.
Like, I mean, if you got an extra slice, I'll take.
When you're drunk at 2 a.m. after the bar, it's even better.
That's fair.
I mean, I think anything when you're drunk after the bar. That's why Waffle House is so popular.
That is true.
I do love Waffle House, though. I mean, I'm an advocate for Waffle House. Like, I will stand by that stance hard and heavy. Waffle House supremacy, dude.
Waffle House supremacy.
Waffle House over IHOP, Waffle House over Denny's. Fuck you if you say otherwise.
He's gotta be
Damn.
willing to take a punch there.
Dude, alright, let's be honest, though. Waffle House, Denny's, or IHOP.
I mean, for me personally, I gotta go.
You're
IHOP.
wrong.
All right.
I might hop too. Oh.
You're wrong. How? Why?
Either the whole world is wrong, or maybe just you are.
Alright, look, all I'm saying, after 2 a.m., if I'm going in there.
So look, now you're adding stipulations.
No, I'm not.
You just did. If it's after 2 a.m., first and foremost,
in
you
IHOP
wouldn't
anymore.
catch me anywhere near an IHOP or a Denny's. Waffle House is the only way to go after 2 a.m. unless you're just like doing a drive-through or something
I'm
like
never
that.
eating IHOP for breakfast anyways. You got places like Toasted
Waffle
Yolk,
House is
fucking-
not a sunlight restaurant. If the sun is out, you should not be there.
Have you ever had Waffle House in the morning?
No.
It still hits.
It still hits. So does IHOP, and so does Denny's.
It doesn't.
It
IHOP
does.
doesn't.
It does. Only because, it's the International House of Pancakes, and when you have pancakes, Daniel,
Look, I'm gonna give you an example, real quick. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go. I just have to give this. I'm gonna throw this example out here because it needs to be. I go to Waffle House. Will I see a fight? Maybe. And will my server probably be like, great? No.
no, exactly that.
They might
Just
be
wipe
missing-
their nose before they write down whatever you want, and you'll never see
They
them
might be missing
wash their
teeth.
hands once.
Yeah, they might be a degenerate, and that's fine. But you know what? They're gonna get my order. They're gonna leave me the fuck alone. I went to IHOP the other day just because it was close to wherever we were at, and that's where the homies wanted to go. Our server would not stop talking to us, and then he sat down next to me. I was like, "I didn't sign up for this, sir," and he just was like giving us a rant about some shit. I was like, "Sir, please."
You probably didn't say anything though. If you would have just said like, "Hey, yeah, what are you doing?" You probably would have been like, "Oh, damn, my fault. I probably shouldn't be doing that, huh?" But from my perspective, I've heard one too many bad stories about Waffle House, and it has nothing to do with the fights. Like, you've told me one time where you showed up with like 7 people and they gave y'all 1 cup.
It was too honest. It was too honest.
Bro,
Too honest.
like,
It was too honest.
nah, share them bitches. Y'all be fine. Another time where you're straight up, your order just didn't come out. Was it your order or somebody else's?
Oh, no, that was my order.
Exactly. It's just like everybody else's food come out. How's everything look? You're just like, I'm waiting for it to look good or look bad, but I haven't gotten any food yet.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes later, and she was like, "Hey, I forgot to put in your order. You still want that?"
So I guess what's worse? The question is, what's worse? Getting to sit down with your fucking server and eating the food that you ordered, or not getting the food that you ordered because you're at Waffle House.
See, I'm IHOP just because I'm a pancake man.
Uh,
Syrups, bro. They've got the strawberry,
Syrups are gas.
the blueberry, gas syrup.
I mean, but if you're relying on your syrup or the pancakes, that I mean, come on.
I
You have to
mean,
rely on it.
theoretically, it's Waffle House, and I don't know anybody that goes in there is like, the waffle's the best thing on the menu.
People who like love the All-Star Special.
Yeah, but not because of the waffle.
The waffle kind of hits.
It does. Well, what's your favorite thing on the menu? Is it anything with a waffle?
It's the Philly cheesesteak.
Exactly.
Everyone gives me shit for it. All right, look. All
Alright, number 2, what's your second favorite thing on the menu?
Next to that, it's probably one of the hash brown bowls.
And let's get
Hash
a number
brown bowls
3,
are
just to make
All-Star Special.
just to round it out. So,
All-Star Special.
so the third best thing that Waffle House offers includes a waffle. The other 2 that has nothing to do with waffles whatsoever.
I mean, there was literally
That's variety.
John C. Fantasy Football this year. When people lost, they would literally have to go to Waffle House and eat the waffles as a punishment.
Hey, shit, I'll do that. That's a good.
You had to do
It's not a good punishment.
You had to stand in Waffle House for 24 hours, and every hour you got off, every waffle you ate, you got an hour off.
Yeah.
That was the punishment.
So you either eat 24 waffles, or you stay in there until 24 hours have passed, or that many waffles are taken off. Type. So you eat 12 waffles, you only got to be there for 12 hours.
See, that's awful though. 24 hours in any
Yeah.
establishment is bad, bro. Put me in any establishment for 24 hours. It's not a
So
vibe.
just smash 24 waffles in 2 hours.
Bro.
No. I'm after the third or fourth waffle. I'm like, all right, I'm in here for another 20 hours, I guess.
That's at a 12 waffle an hour pace.
I think I could eat probably 3 waffles an hour.
Those are some big waffles.
Okay, maybe 3
Some
waffles
hearty
every
waffles.
2 hours, maybe. So what is that?
Not quite Belgians, but you know they're
They're
up
just they're wide.
there. Yeah.
Like what is that? 3 waffles every 2 hours. So in 8 hours, I'd be out of
Still a long time to be in Waffle House.
there. Yeah, that's true.
You'll see some shit go down.
Yeah, you definitely see the shift change. You see the bro. Imagine the fucking pre-shift meeting at a Waffle House. They're like, all right, guys, none of us want to be here. Just make sure you keep your packs of cigarettes away from the stove. Try to stay off your phone. If anybody disrespects you, check them real quick.
Now, my favorite part's every time whenever you walk up to Waffle House and you see the server outside smoking a cigarette, and they see you walk up, they're like,
Or just like, or
and they walk in with you, you're like, let's go.
that quick.
Like, fuck, my bad, bro.
You know they didn't wash their hands when they went to go cook.
Oh, fuck no. There's no, they're done. They're probably getting extra, and they're like, fuck.
Like, hold up, I got some Parmesan cheese.
Nah, but you know, if the chef is looking like that, the shit's about to hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You're like, damn, it's about to be some good food.
Oh yeah.
But also, relatively, like, I feel like a good 80% of the time you ever step foot in a Waffle House, you're already drunk. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
isn't anything kind of good food at that point? I mean, not anything, not to do the tea, but like almost anything.
Yeah.
Anything but Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box tacos.
Tacos at 2 a.m. go hard, but everything else is
Not it, yeah.
not it.
But I had a homie who gets the T-bone. Oh,
Oh.
That's a bold choice, Cotton.
pretty.
Does he get it cooked all the way through at least?
I
Nah,
think
it's real rare.
Nah,
Can
it's
I get that blue?
he got roasted so hard the last time we all went. R.I.P. Last time we saw him. Seen him, but they bullied him into not getting the T-bone. But every time before that, he would always get the T-bone, and everyone was like waiting on it, like waiting on him to order the T-bone. Like everyone's staring at him, and he's just like,
What do you guys want?
special. But now he would get like medium well. But this is how you know the steak was really good. When it came out, it was very thin and it was gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gray and
It's not a high quality piece of meat there.
Is that USDA Prime Premium choice?
I look at it like, dude, that's gray. I don't even. It's not even. Like, how do you? That's just not healthy.
Dude, hell yeah. I'm glad you just took 9 minutes to explain why Waffle House is horrible. And
I mean-
IHOP's obviously supreme.
Facts.
I don't think IHOP has steaks.
I think
Yeah, they do. They do.
Do you think they're like USDA?
They're probably
Probably
better
less-
than Waffle House, but they're still not great.
Probably a little bit thicker and a little less gray.
Honestly, anyone who goes to those type of establishments and orders steaks, always, I'm like, dude, all right.
What did you want to come out?
Like, I've seen it happen, and they have the audacity to complain about the steak not being cooked. I'm like, first of all, what type of a person goes to fucking diners like, I want the T-bone?
Imagine having
Fuck no.
10 tables at once and 2 people just ask for a hot chocolate just for one of your tables to stop by and be like, stop you and be like, hey, actually, this isn't medium rare. This is gonna be medium. I'll need another steak. Be like, fuck you, dude. Like, what the fuck? Just fucking, what am I expected to do? Drop off fucking 4 meals at once and be like, would you like to cut into that for me to make sure it's cooked correctly?
No, the best part is probably the people who order the well done steak. You come back, they're like, it's a little tough. It's a little dry. a little dry. And you're just like, bro, we're at IHOP. You ordered a well done steak, motherfucker.
Bro, I'll never forget, like, one of my ex's boss, like, he took us out to eat one time at, I want to say, it was, I don't even remember what restaurant. I want to say it might have even been, like, a Chewy's or some shit. And bro ordered a fucking well-done steak with a side of ketchup. And I'm talking about, I was already grossed out.
Oh, hell.
I was already grossed out to begin with. But then the plate comes out, and my boy straight up pours the ketchup on the plate. Packets, because it's fucking Chewy's. I don't got no goddamn ketchup. Like,
Wait, order the steak from Chewy's first.
First and foremost. Secondly,
He's that guy.
you got it well done with ketchup on the side. Look, when you got done putting the packets of ketchup on his plate, my boy straight up, he said, fuck a fork and knife, grabbed that shit, started dipping it, bro.
I'd have walked out immediately. I'd have walked the fuck out.
Bro, I was like, this is your boss? Like, nah, I can't ever respect this dude ever
Bro,
again.
Bare hand, picked it up.
Bro, I'm talking about no napkin, just straight up in his hand like a hockey puck. It's just,
God.
That's having some trauma built into that. Like,
Bro,
childhood trauma like built into that meal because it's like, who the fuck?
bro, like I was like,
No fork and knife. Like, the motherfucker.
I don't know which one's worse, people putting ketchup on a steak or ketchup on mac and cheese. Both are two things.
Oh no! I've seen that.
disgusting.
I've seen
Yeah.
that happen. That's not.
That's not it.
I'm not a huge picky guy when it comes to my food can't touch, but that's one that's like, all right, what
Yeah.
do you fucking do? Even just putting like ketchup on this plate.
You got, like some gourmet mac and cheese, ruin it with some fucking tomato.
Right.
smoothie.
Dude, like, what the fuck? What I have had that's pretty good is like mac and cheese in like a little bit of like tomato bisque. You know what I mean? Like kind of like a soup, but like with noodles.
It's like a grilled cheese kind of thing.
Not horrible.
It's
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
It's a little different. Not the greatest though. So even that was not that good. It was not that bad.
So it's a mac and cheese sandwich.
It was like a mac and cheese sandwich with like a tomato bisque on the side. So you
Yeah.
like dip it.
Yeah, it's grilled cheese. That's all.
Right.
It's not,
But-
ketchup's filled with a ton of sugar.
That's what I was gonna
So
say.
it
It's
adds
like it's
a
more the
different flavor.
tomatoey rather than because
Yeah.
like, when you taste ketchup, you don't taste tomatoes
No.
at all. First and foremost.
I can eat ketchup with fries, and that's it.
It's
Past that-
sweet and salty.
Yeah, but past that, it kind of ruins. Just it's
Nope.
not a good flavor profile for anything.
Nope.
It's really.
Oh yeah, I'm a mustard guy all the way. Burgers, hot dogs,
Nice.
anything, mustard.
I just can't. I'll do mayonnaise sometimes too. It
Yeah,
depends.
occasionally a little bit of mayo.
it does-
Yeah.
But ketchup on like a
Ketchup is-
burger just is like
No.
not a
No.
vibe ever, bro. It's
No.
not good.
Actually, the only exception, McDonald's hamburgers. I don't know why the ketchup there just. I don't know why.
It's
It's
a
different.
weird-
Yeah, it's a little duller like hamburgers.
It's a weird exception. I'm honest.
Yeah,
I thought
I
you
don't
were
know why.
going to say McDonald's.
That's the one. That's the one.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but McDonald's has got that. It's got me by the balls because of the little like $2 bundles in the mornings, like a little sandwich and a hash brown. Fucking
Use the apps, everybody. I'm not trying to.
Oh yeah.
The apps come in clutch. If you're broke and you're like, I just want something cheap, dude, like they got the buy a quarter pounder sandwich, get like you can buy a 10-piece quarter pounder, or something else.
I
And you
think
get
it's like it's not the Big Mac, is it?
it is the big one,
That's it.
and then you can get one free.
For free. Yep, love that deal.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
Pay like $5.
Are we doing like advertising right now?
We've just been going on a food haul right now.
I just got my 5th reward on Whataburger.
Let's go.
My 5th time, so I got a reward. Have you ever used the Whataburger app?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, clutch. Like, what was it? Right now, it's the bacon, the blue cheese bacon burger is the meal. I think they did a patty melt a couple months ago. Last month, it was Southern bacon double cheeseburger.
Okay.
So you buy the burger. No, you buy a medium fry and a drink, and you get the burger free. So it's like $5.
Have you tried the banana pudding milkshake? Get that shit. That is gas.
I should have used my reward on that. Honestly, I used it on a taquito with cheese because I was hungry.
Yeah.
I should have got a small banana.
I feel like in the description of this episode, we have to like tell people like not to watch while hungry.
Yeah.
We're just throwing out like all the like best fucking items we can think of right now. You just said like four different items from Whataburger, and people are like, oh, I fucking need that right now.
I mean, this is a passion project for me. I literally get off work at 2 a.m. and first thing I do is gotta go get something to eat. So I'm at all these places all the time.
Exactly.
That's true.
Like, especially those places.
Yeah.
How many places open after 2 a.m.? You're like, fuck.
Either that or the sketchy taco truck.
Dude, you gotta hit the sketchy taco truck though. It's like
Yeah.
it's undefeated. It is very, very sketchy sometimes, but it is very, very phenomenal. Also,
What was it? I was talking to one of my friends, coworker, but he was telling because there's a taco truck right here by our place. And you know, like taco truck tacos are what? You know, $1.25 max, right? Well, no, some do like $1.75, but like, yeah, this one's $1.25 right here, and then paying like $3 for like small quesadilla.
Yeah.
Like that. My friend's like, no. He's like, that's not real. I'm like, no, that's a real thing. He's like, no.
wait, who?
It's Winton. Yeah, it makes sense, right? I was like, no. He's like, no. He's like, dude, no. That's like, bro. He's like, with inflation? He's like, I was like, yeah, bro. He just couldn't believe it. He's like, nah, dude. He's like, that this taco's got to be at least $2. $2.25. I was like, I don't think that is necessary. He's like, no, if the burrito, because like the burritos are like $5, maybe $6 max.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's got to be at least $7.50 or $8, or I don't trust it. I was like, you're the problem.
Or you don't trust it.
You're the problem. This is why things are expensive, because of assholes like.
That's the guy that goes to Taco Randas only. It's like, this is the most authentic Mexican food I've had in my life.
It's like fucking saying, it's like, all right, guys, I'm trying to become a barber. I'm giving out $20 haircuts. No, I wouldn't accept a haircut for anything less than $45. It's like, wait, what are you doing? I'm saying, like, I'm working here, dog. Wait, what the fuck?
Hey, don't hate. I pay for that $45 haircut. I go to my lady at the salon.
I'm not hating. I pay $40 for my shit.
She does a great job.
I pay $40 for my shit, but I'm just saying, somebody was like, hey, I got you for $20 right now, and they did some good work.
Shout out Holly, she's
What's
watching.
up?
That haircut lady is phenomenal.
Yeah, just like you go to her.
Oh yeah, every single time.
But
Little
you
place
get
in the
like the full,
Heights.
like, are you getting like the full thing?
Oh yeah, I usually get like full haircut, get it shampooed, wash out, get my eyebrows waxed sometimes.
That's
like
$40. That's
yeah, oh yeah,
a great deal. Getting your like out massage and shit. Like,
oh yeah.
It's a whole experience instead of just.
See, usually I only do the washing and like shampooing and stuff if I don't have time to like go home. Like if I'm like getting a haircut and then going somewhere type shit, then I'll just have her shampoo and wash it. But if I'm like coming home like right after, I'll just shampoo it myself when I get home. But I do fuck with getting my eyebrows done. Like,
Yeah,
definitely.
oh yeah.
For sure. Like I don't do it every time, but I honestly need to do it next time.
Yeah.
But I definitely fuck with that.
I need to get.
I'm not a super fan of like the idea that like waxing is any less than other stuff. Like, because I've heard that like you gotta get them threaded, and it's like, well, I don't know if I have to. I mean, I feel like she does a fairly good job with the waxing. Like, why do I have to get them threaded type shit? I don't know.
Threading hurts way more too.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And then like also like people are like the plucking shit, and it's like I don't want to do that either.
I'm just too lazy. Too much work. Threading, so they take like 2 strings and like pull them across the hair, and it rips the hair out of the follicle.
Right.
Yeah. It's like twisted together, and it just yanks them out.
I believe the purpose is because it like lasts longer. Like it takes the hairs longer to grow back in those areas.
Well, because it's getting the whole like little follicle out of it.
So it keeps the shape for a longer
I squeeze my shit, and that shit already is like.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
So imagine squeezing, but they're ripping them out like 15 at a time at once.
That, dude.
Yeah. I would probably just.
See, in waxing, just the hotness, I guess, like numbs you. So just a quick second, and it's all gone.
It's like that's it.
Exactly.
Right.
Not just like
If you get the right lady, I've also been burned getting waxed before. Had red marks on my eyes for like 2 weeks or so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I get those red marks every time, but they
No,
last
but they
like a couple
lasted like
hours.
2 weeks.
Actually.
I went back to someone. They're like, "No, yeah, she definitely burned you." I was like,
Damn.
"Awesome."
like I don't know if like that's just the
Wait, like, are they saying like the wax was too hot?
Yeah, the wax was too
oh,
hot.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of like you think you're going to professionals, but sometimes it's just people who have a license.
Yeah.
Then you realize like, oh fuck, I'm not going back.
They got laser hair removal too, but I've had no people that actually got burned from lasers doing that,
Oh.
so I'm terrified.
That's kind of rough too, because that's just hot.
Yeah.
I kind of don't really trust people anyways. I need to find someone who's gonna do really good with my hair. Last person I went to fucked my shit up.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
I got like
Real
they gave
bad.
me like so look, my hair's long now, right? It was a little bit longer than it is now, up to my shoulders, and then I asked her to get it cut like right below my ear, like right at the bottom of my ear.
Yeah.
She cut it like almost to the top of my ear, and then gave me like a bob. Bro, I was like, what the
That
fuck?
shit was hilarious.
It was awful, bro. I got roasted for a week straight, dude. I walk into work, my managers roasted me,
Bro.
all my coworkers roasted
Was it all
me.
like a straight line, just all the way across?
Just
It was
like-
like
I'm
a
talking
bowl.
about like
It was like a bowl, but long hair, you know. So
what's
basically-
the
Rocking the
kid's
Will
name?
Byers Stranger Things.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
that Will from Stranger
Yeah.
Things, dude.
yeah, now I got called Lord Farquaad for
Oh.
bro.
That's awful.
Nah, dude, yeah.
that was a good one.
It was tough, dude. There was a point, so like the way that the restaurant works, right? There's like a side well where like our drinks come out because it's the bartenders who make the bar drinks,
Yeah.
and then we have the area where our drinks come out. Yeah, for some reason I was there, and like 7 or 8 of my coworkers lined up in like a half circle, and all just started roasting me. I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And then I look up, right? I put my hair down because they were like, hey, just put your hair down. Just let us get it all out. Because I was putting it in a bun because I was like, I don't want anyone to see it. I was like, all right, I put it down. And everyone's like, oh, shit. And then everyone starts going in. And I look up, right? And it was one of my coworkers' birthdays. So she was over there sitting in a booth. And then she looked up because she'd been waiting for that moment. And she looked up. She just started smiling and was like laughing. And then my GM was over there and then looked up. And she was like, all right, this is kind of fucked up now.
It's like you guys.
I was like, you're my GM. This is I'm professional now.
a little
Fuck that. Like she was laughing. I was like, all right, that's enough.
That's
You get
where I
coconut head?
draw the line.
No coconut head?
I didn't get that one. I should have gotten that one though. That was kind of how it looked
That's like the classic our generation. If someone's got a bowl cut, coconut
like.
head.
Yeah.
It was like almost like too wavy for coconut head.
Oh,
'Cause
gotcha.
coconut head had like
Yeah, it's
like
straight.
actual like bowl type shit. That shit was beautiful, but like
Oh, yeah.
no, I don't think it would have worked. So, but that's hilarious though, because you're just like coming into work, you're like, I already don't want to be here, and then not only your coworkers are on your ass, but then the people that you have to say yes sir and yes ma'am to are also telling you that you look silly as shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's rough.
I was brightening other people's day with my misery. So it was
It wasn't a complete loss.
for everybody else. Sometimes people are like, "Hey, you should get another haircut." I'm like, I'm like, how bad is your life right now?
You
Like,
should go back to that barber that fucks you up.
Like, hey, look, my life's pretty down bad. So if you could just go back and fuck up your hair real quick, it'll make my better.
What part of town was the haircut in so we know to avoid that part of town?
It was in League City.
It's all 518, yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah.
Well, they lost like their good hairdressers.
Well, they just like split.
Is it a bunch of blonde ladies? Oh, okay, it was a duo. Good.
No, yeah, they didn't even split. They just like
Opened up a new
expanded.
location.
Yeah.
I was making sure you weren't going to like sports clips or something.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
no,
the place
he's
will ruin
definitely
you no
going
matter
to-
what.
Oh, dude, you never go to like a like who goes? I mean, people keep them in business for sure.
My
I mean, when I was a
thing is,
kid, my
like-
mom always took me there, and I get the worst haircuts. I was like, thanks,
Dude,
mom.
my thing is, it's like, who works at sports clips? Like, they have such a bad name. Like, if you were trying to be a barber, I mean, that's got to be like bottom of the barrel, like
Or is it,
job opportunities, right?
or is it like you just got out of schooling for that shit and they were like,
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe right in.
that kind of
It's like the only people that go there are like 30, 40-year-old white men.
And
I
like
mean, quick cut and then little kids.
11-year-old
Yeah.
boys.
That's it.
I mean, 'cause
Quick cut.
usually they've got attractive women there. Like
I guess that might be it.
that's definitely why the
Is
old
it?
men go there. Oh, that's absolutely why the old men go there.
It's just is it a bunch of women that were in sports club?
Oh yeah, that's all. Only women.
I would think that women go to like salon. Are you talking about for their kids?
What do you mean? Yeah, no, they take their kids. No, women don't get their haircuts. I mean, it's all
Oh.
women that are cutting the hair. Yeah.
Okay, got you. I was like,
you never go to sports. You never went out
I've
kid.
never been to sports.
So they have like the referee T-shirt on that kind of goes down into a V cut and all that. Yeah.
That's
No, yeah.
fucking
My-
hilarious.
My
Holy
pops
shit.
used to fuck my shit up in the backyard.
That's hilarious. It's like we don't need to cut hair good.
No,
We know why you're here. This isn't for a good haircut.
this is the Hooters of haircuts.
That's such a sad life.
Bro.
Hey, it's a whole day worth of thing. You go, you get the whole bag. It's game day. You go get your haircut at Sports Clips, then you hit Hooters afterwards.
It's like right next door.
You get the whole. Hey, that would
It's
probably
like
be
in
like
the shopping center of Hooters.
that would be like a good, I feel like, dynamic right there. You got to put like a sports bar right next to Sports Clips. That way, it's like all the men are really just they got one central location.
No, because that's like
Spend their day
that's like a key bad parenting tactic. Because I feel like all of those men will just like, all right, Timmy, if you need anything, I'll be right next door.
That's terrible.
They get their haircut, they get a couple shots in.
Just walk on over if you have any troubles, and don't worry about the pay. I already paid the nice lady.
Oh, maybe nah. I'd probably put like a 20. Or what's like a good sport? Bombshells?
I mean,
too much.
Not in for Houston yet. Not
I'd
good for
say-
Twin
Is
Peaks.
that too much? Yeah.
Twin
that
Peaks
might
or
be
Hooters,
too
not
much.
bombshells.
I was
Not for the
like,
clientele that's going to Sports Clips.
I would say even Twin Peaks
Trying
might
to
be a
put
little
points.
risque for Sports Clips clientele.
Nah, I feel like that's right up the alley.
Yeah, because they're probably paying, like, what? With inflation, they're probably paying like $30, $35 for a haircut at Sports Clips, which is embarrassing, but
So then they can
They
get
got that-
250
yeah.
beers.
they can go pay the $8-10 fee for a beer at Twin Peaks. And
Nah, bro, they have the $2.50.
$2.50?
wait, what?
Yeah, well, just PBRs and Zegan bucks, but
That's-
still, I'll
that's-
fuck up some
And it's
PBRs
like-
all
it's like a-
day.
It's like a 20.
It's a 32.
It's like
Oh, 24 ounce.
Is it a happy hour special or like
Or
all
22
day.
ounce. Sorry, 22
all
ounce.
day?
22 ounce.
Yeah, all day.
PBR and Ziegen box. Like they're 22 ounce, and the thing is, their beers are like negative whatever 20 something degrees, so it's ice on the top of your.
Gosh.
It's like ice cold. Don't get me wrong, it's PBR and Ziegen box,
Yeah.
but like
Hey, it goes down easy, and for $2.50, I live right across from a Twin Peaks almost now, so
It's like-
this is dangerous information.
it was definitely. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes they got deals and I hate it. Like there was I think it was for my birthday. No, it was a different day. It was on a Friday. They had like a fish and chips deal that came with a tall boy Miller Lite.
Oh, bro,
Oh.
it was for your birthday.
Was it?
Well, they had it for your. We like found it on your birthday. We came back for it another day. But
$10.
bro, $10 for fish, fries, and a
Beer.
fat ass beer. I was like,
It's like a
dude,
St. Patty's Day deal?
It was a Lent deal. It was like during Lent on
Lent.
Fridays.
Nice. Oh, genius on
It
their
was, a,
part.
it was a fish fry.
Man, when did Twin Peaks get affordable? I always thought that was like the high class place
Bro,
to go. Like,
they're
you
not-
want to go to Hooters. You
They're
went
not
there.
necessarily affordable. If you go get their like dinner options and like their
Yeah.
wings are outrageously priced
Oh,
first and
stupid!
foremost.
I would never get wings.
But if you
Never.
play it safe, if you know what you're doing, you can have some pretty like what I usually get is the chicken tenders with fries, sub the fries or sweet potato fries, get extra the little Creole mustard that they have, that's just ass, and then like 3 beers. It's a total of like $16 and then I tip.
Notice we somehow went all the way to haircuts, and now we're back on food. We're back on food again.
Let's go.
He said we double back around. Food's on the mind.
Let's go, dude.
Nah, but yeah, 250 beers. It's not a bad.
No, that's
It's
great.
It's pretty solid.
I'm gonna end up there sometime this week now. Even though I said I'm gonna go a month not drinking, but now y'all just
Hey,
gave me a good reason to go drink.
Yeah, this is the problem about being in the food industry. It's like you know where every deal is, so you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna drink. But you're like, bro, it's like
How could I
$2 a
not?
beer.
How could I
$2 a beer. It's like
Bro, $6 martinis at fucking Bar Louie? How could you not?
Whoa,
that's a happy hour.
But during happy
still,
hour,
that's a good deal.
$6 martinis, bro. And they have like a free shot with like certain beers.
Look,
I
all
believe.
I'm saying, Katsuka. I don't know if you've ever been there. Katsuka. I think fucking
One more time.
by Toasted Yolk. Katsuka, maybe.
The Japanese
Oh,
spot
the
next
Japanese
to
place. Yeah, I know what you're
Tokyo.
talking about.
Their happy hour,
Yeah.
low key gas, bro.
Really?
5 or maybe 6 for a large sake.
Ooh, I love a good happy hour sake
It's like a
place.
$3 beers. All you need is a large sake and
Yeah.
a couple beers. You're fucking good. Some
Good.
sake
Oh, yeah.
bombs.
Next thing you know, all you need is 3 sake bombs, and you're already
Oh yeah,
feeling it.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
you're good to
I
go.
think the small sake was.
And then they have good, like, most places have the good appetizer deals too, like cheap edamame, like the
Oh,
sushi
dude.
rolls, all those.
I love it, man.
That's better than a Asian happy hour. I don't know why. It is just the place to be at.
Yeah, dude. You can fucking drink. Dude, I love sake in general, so I'm
Same.
going happy. Like the warm feeling. Like,
Oh, you're a hot sake? I'm a cold sake
dude,
person.
I can't do the cold sake.
So when you drop it in a beer, does it like make the beer warm?
No, it's like a perfect temperature. It's like
Okay.
It's really not that bad.
I need to try it then.
No, it's good. Like cold sake for me, just like flavored sake. Like
That can't do flavor. I just straight cold regular sake. Yeah.
That's it just for me, I like if I'm drinking is gonna be like wine anyways. I want just like a cab or something. So like cold
Yeah.
sake is like too much like sweeter. But hot sake though, that shit.
Does it have a different taste too?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
Hot sake is more like it almost has like a. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of has like a
I mean, I like
vodka
that.
almost. You know?
Yeah.
But like not so much like that.
Yeah.
It's like a weird mix between liquor and wine. It kind of burns. But
Interesting.
good. Have you never had sake?
No, I've never fucked with sake before.
Never?
No, I just tried soju the other day for the first time. That shit was gas. I still don't really know what it is, but shit was good.
No, I gotta come up here and wait to get you trash on sake sometime.
Dude,
I
I'll
forgot
do
Josh
it.
just hit Ginya for the first time the other day.
Ginya?
Yeah, that was my first ramen spot I've ever been to, and then I also went to a place called True Sushi up in Houston off of Westheimer. That was the first like Ohio type of place
Yeah.
I'd ever been type shit. Yeah, so I'm definitely starting to catch the waves of these
Food places.
food places because like I remember people talking about Ohio like damn near a whole last year ago type shit, or
Amazing.
even longer. I never been, but then like
All you can
my
eat?
brother-
Yeah.
All you can eat?
Bro, that's what I was saying. I was looking at the menu. I was like $12 for a roll, but it's $30 for all you can eat.
Gotta go all you can eat.
You gotta go.
You just gotta go hungry. You just gotta know that day I'm not eating until I get there. Now I'm about to
Bruh.
make my money's worth.
Being a server
I should have did that. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
lie.
I mean, especially if you go there, if you eat raw fish, just keep getting like the nigiri and stuff like that, because that's where they're losing their money.
Right.
That's where you're getting your money's worth there.
See, I made sure to get like so on the menu it had like all the rolls and shit, but on the back it said like limit one of these type
Yep.
of things for like the all you can eat. You only get like one per thing type shit.
Yeah.
You can't get more of them. So like I got one of them hoes, like one of each of them hoes,
Yeah.
and I got a couple rolls and then some gyoza, and I was like, all right, I don't know if I can eat.
That's the problem. They get you there on the appetizer, man,
Nah.
because you want the gyoza, you want
I
the
don't
crab
know.
puffs.
I don't
the
know if
wonton.
it's how it works at Ohio too, but this place they were
Why
like,
has wings on their appetizer?
Yeah.
no, so look,
What the fuck?
they straight up said it was like it's $30, but you also got to pay for everything.
Yeah, but they're
So-
not like sure. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't sure about that, so my brother ate like a whole ass, damn near a whole ass roll that I ordered that I could not eat. I finished that shit. I had like one of the pieces on that bitch, and he was like, "Hey, you finish that shit, aren't you?" I was like,
So Ohio does it. If you don't eat more than half the roll, then they charge you for it.
"Okay,
But then, yeah, just it's easy to eat half a roll, so I get 2 or 3.
gotcha."
Yeah,
Yeah,
most of the time they're like, I just need you to eat like one. They're like, just one more,
Yeah.
and then you're good. And
No,
you're like,
so the one thing I learned not to at these places was I went with my family one time, and we were all sharing rolls. So we're all mixing and matching on the plates. And they come out and they're like, oh, there's like 3 plates full here. And we're like, oh, but they're all different little pieces of rolls. And they tried to charge us. Luckily, the manager came out super cool about it, but they're like, yeah, don't ever like put things on different plates. Like, don't, because it'll stack up and look way bigger than it is.
Yeah, they
They'll try to
told
charge
us
you.
not to do that because a couple people at the table weren't on the all you can eat. So
Ah.
essentially, they were like, "We gotta know who's
Yeah.
to be able to see whether we or not. We gotta charge somebody
Somebody.
for this shit." But also, if you're not apparently you're not supposed to share. I didn't know that. I
Oh.
was just
Nah, yeah, I'll just be sure. I don't, bro, they don't care. I guess everyone does all you can eat though. Who goes and doesn't get all you can eat if you're there?
I don't. I mean, I guess if you know you're not that hungry, you just want like one roll. It
But
doesn't
even
make
then-
sense.
But sushi's not like that heavy. I mean,
It's not, but like if you just ate
oh,
and
true.
you're meeting the homies at a sushi spot, you know what I mean?
but
Like,
like, well, that's also.
Yeah.
what if you were just recently told about it? What if
That's
you were
good.
eating and somebody's like, "Hey, you trying to meet us at fucking
That's
da da da
good.
da later?"
I'd be like,
Like, fuck. I mean, yeah, I don't got shit going on.
That's when I'd walk in, drop a few sake bombs down. I'll be hungry again.
yeah, that's right. Wait a second. That's what I'm saying. Sucks though, because you're usually at those bitches for like 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole ordeal.
I'm eating this shit. Sure, though.
That's why I always go with a big group so everyone can just party, hang out the whole time, take little food breaks, get
Right.
ready, digest, and keep going.
Yeah, that's kind of like the way that I love to eat Asian food is just everybody orders something different. We all just kind of
Oh,
share
yeah.
shit together.
Absolutely.
Yo, dude, they have food like at the places that you perform.
Yeah.
Like they serve food. At
Oh, yeah, dude. Dogwood has some of the best food.
Really?
Mac and cheese
I
rolls
didn't know they
are
had a
amazing.
kitchen.
Bro, they had this old rock and roll dude that like plays in a band back in that kitchen, and everything he cooks is fire.
Really?
I mean, everything. I have not had one bad thing.
Is he like a professional chef type shit?
Yeah, I think so. But
Okay,
he's
hell
just,
yeah.
Yes. I like, want to say 10, 9 or 10.
Aw,
Yeah,
That
it closed
makes
early. Yeah,
sense.
it's
I was
getting
gonna
it
say, I don't know if I've
I mean,
ever been
'cause
there
he
before. Tim.
cooks gourmet things. I mean, all the way from like Cajun pasta to like every day he'll make something new of his own creation. This guy is
Back to food.
phenomenal.
Makes sense though. That does suck though, because it's like
Yeah.
if I'm going to the bar, I'm like, it's like midnight. I'm like,
Yeah.
I kind of want some food. but,
Exactly.
that
I
sucks.
know.
Sucks.
That's the hardest thing. But I mean, Sunday brunch is always great there.
They have brunch there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And then like the I think it's
Do you perform for brunch?
$10.
Is
I
that
do an
the
electric
DJ?
feel good sometimes, but they do on Sundays have a dogwood.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
that DJs at Electric Feel Good too.
Yeah.
Wait, Electric Feel Good has brunch.
Brunch, yeah, they have
What
brunch
the
too.
fuck?
But dogwoods is way better.
Oh,
Way better. Yeah, no, even Electric Feel Good, we do drag brunch sometimes. That is a
Is it
cool
like
event.
is it like a buffet style, or how does it work?
No, it's just like you pay for the things. They have anywhere from like breakfast tacos to like what is
Okay.
confetti like fruity pebble pancakes.
Oh,
Those
that's
are pretty
fire.
bomb.
That's
Yeah.
fire. Okay.
Have y'all ever been to a drag brunch?
No.
Dude,
like they dress up and they do a bunch
Yeah.
of, that's probably
These
awesome.
guys or women are amazing at what they do. I mean, they bring a party. They
Damn.
get that crowd going nuts.
I believe.
I've never seen women just tipping out money so quickly to these performers.
Damn,
And
that's
they
fire.
kill it. And I mean, I love them. They always come by at the end of the day, hand me like 20, 40 bucks. Like, hey, you're a great DJ. Amazing.
You're like, this is my. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm loving this.
But I mean, I don't even have to DJ. All I gotta do is play their songs. I need to watch them. Dude, they do comedy in between
Oh,
the sets. Like, they're talking to the crowd, getting them excited, like doing all these funny little banters and things with them. Like, they'll do a little happy and you know it, but they'll do it like, if you're gay and you know it, if you're lesbian, you know it, and then they'll like, do it if you're straight and you know it. Like, why is there always so many straight people in here? What the
Oh
hell?
my god.
Bro, they do some funny stuff. If y'all ever get the chance, like, drag brunch is a whole experience.
Where's it at? Is it like its own
So I
place?
do it Electric Feel Good.
Oh, okay.
They do it once a month. They do it all over Houston, like Bar Boheme, a lot of
Oh,
places do
shit.
it.
Okay.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
He usually.
Yeah.
At Electric Feel
Feel
Good.
Good, yeah.
Feel
But
good.
you're saying that
Yeah,
not all
once
the
a month
time,
they
but
do.
sometimes
Yeah,
it's
once a month they do
okay.
the
They do
drag
that.
brunch. Yeah,
But then it's just like,
yeah,
That's fire.
yeah, dude. This Sunday was actually nuts. Like we were packed out out of nowhere. Got randomly played Bad Bunny. Got a standing ovation by like 12 women.
Oh my god.
They're like doing the heart in front of me. They're showing me their camera, like recording me. I'm like, oh my gosh, all for Bad Bunny.
yeah, dude. Like that's our toxic man. Like,
Dude,
he's
is-
not toxic, but like that, they're toxic. and
They're
that's
proud
why
of-
they
They're
love
toxic
them.
for him.
Let's go.
Their crowd is toxic. Well, I mean, all of them go to Washington. Did y'all see the video of the guy that got beat down on Washington?
Recently?
Yeah, like last week.
Oh, the guy that got like stuck in the like.
Yes,
Wasn't it like a
a
full on
big. Yeah, he got stuck and just collapsed. He's a big dude.
Yeah, I saw-
Damn, I did not see that.
Yeah, it's on World Star, but
Oh
some
shit.
kind of altercation broke out. But I mean, this is a big man. Got one punch and just laid out straight in the street.
Shit. Hell
I
yeah.
don't like Washington.
Oh no, I don't go
I
there.
kind of hate.
Yeah, it's not my vibe. I
It's just
stick
so
to
packed all the time.
yeah.
And it's just like no parking. I'm like,
yeah.
it stresses
There's no
me out.
parking. I go to. I mean, I mostly only DJ Midtown, but I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go. Honestly, just Midtown.
That's-
Yeah, or like a smaller bar, maybe around.
I really like East Downtown. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like
You know-
some of the same parts as Midtown, like same bars as Midtown. It's just more relaxed.
I haven't got to go, but they have a new bar out there called Paradise Place.
I've been there. It's pretty.
It's pretty
Dude,
dope.
it looks
Yeah.
so amazing. Like the whole setup for it, like the lighting. They're trying to make it like a boiler room kind of vibe all the time.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
sick.
It's pretty
So like
dope.
they have a
I was-
stage
I
and
went
everything,
there,
but the vibes they want like just fun, like new music. The dance floor is huge. Like it's very
It's like the DJ booth, like people can surround it. type
no,
thing.
they're not doing that. But like they're trying to do like the music, like they're trying to let you play anything there. Like they're
Right.
doing house, Latin. They're trying to stay away from like mainstream hip hop and all that. And just the dance floor is set up to the right of the bar. So it's just a big dance floor with a big DJ booth. It's so nice the way
That's
they set it up.
fire.
Oh, Paradise what?
Paradise
Place.
Place. Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna hit
Yeah,
that.
no, I've been wanting to go. All my friends have already gone. All the DJs, and they're like, dude, this is the best bar I've ever been to in my life.
That's
Everyone
fire.
wants to get booked there now.
I bet.
Yeah, everyone-
This is my time to
Yeah.
shine. That's gonna be competitive though. I bet.
Oh, yeah. Everyone wants to. It's always like spots like Avon Garden are awesome to do that, but now they have a place that's unique and brings like a super cool, different vibe from everyone else.
Yeah.
It's an awesome chance to do it.
Wait, what's that one place that we went to that has like the connection?
Oh,
actually,
Axelrad.
Don't they have like another little small spot? I think they do like.
they have a stage at Axel.
Yeah, but I think there's like another place that's a part of Axelrad, but it's like.
Oh,
And they
I
do
don't
like
know it.
DJs do little sets there. Our friend Winton plays there. He has his altar, like the thing I was showing you. He plays like like video game style, like electronic music.
Oh, yeah. I know I've seen people do
yeah,
that.
yeah. But he
What's it called?
Not Hamlet.
I don't remember, dude. It's
I don't know what it is, because I know they do it at Axelrad. They do different names for the
What's that?
events, but they do it at Axelrad.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they
There's
just
a
call them different
stage
events and
there.
stuff. They do a stage in the back.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Love Actual. This is good.
I
It's
haven't
good
been to Avant
film.
Garden yet, but I've heard.
Or
too.
dude,
I really
it's
was saying
you ever get to go on a Wednesday night? They've got this thing called Waves on Wednesday. It's all like kind of that like chance for DJs to break out and play some different stuff. Like a lot of them play different variety of music from like lo-fi beats to just any like old school hip hop and stuff.
That's fun.
It's a fun Wednesday night.
Damn, I need to go to more stuff like that. I just
Yeah.
like, I like that stuff. I think in general, like for me, I go to a lot of shows, but I don't go to a lot of like just DJing shit.
Yeah.
You don't get to see because DJing, and I think it's an art that people underappreciate too.
Oh, yeah.
That takes a lot of skill too.
Yeah.
Especially like no matter like what genre you do. Especially if you're able to do like everything.
Yeah.
That's what you have to be though.
Yeah.
I think to succeed anywhere, you have to. You
Yeah.
can't.
Open format DJing. That's
have to.
the life.
Damn, I haven't been to this place, Avant Garden.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Yeah. Those are really cool places to go to. I mean, for me, it's always nice to get a break because, like, if I go see my friends, most of the time I'm seeing them at bars that I DJ too. And we're playing the same stuff. Like, you get to hear little things, then you still get it on your phone real quick, SoundCloud it for yourself, and save it.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
Or start Shazam it. Yeah. Get that for later, but like, we're just all playing the same stuff, so it's awesome to go to like these Wednesday nights or these different bars that are doing something completely different.
Yeah.
And that's exciting for us.
Exactly. I think, man, I try that pair. That sounds
Dude,
fun.
it is amazing.
What's your favorite place, like, to DJ?
Oh.
Or you have DJ? Because I know you have your
The
residencies,
residencies.
but like that's you know what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be somewhere like you play that was actually
Maybe a place that you.
Forward to
because like
playing.
you're used to you know, you're gonna be used to doing like whenever you were at fucking Voodoo, which I know.
Yeah.
I mean, they helped you out a lot. I know Kimo probably sucked
Yeah.
most of the time. But doing some of these places, you're playing a lot of the same formula styled shit most of the time. Because you know what's going to get the crowd going
Yeah.
in those areas.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
you're famous. I typed in on Google.
Oh, wow. It all comes up. It's all me. I had no idea.
Let's
Well, I gotta
go.
look this
That's
up.
all me. That's
Y'all look up
crazy.
DJ KYXX.
No, but
on
my
fucking
favorite spot to DJ,
everything.
even though I've been there for over a year now, is just Dogwood, man. The people that come in there
For all
are
your
like,
flyers
they're
and
ready
shit.
for whatever. I
Looking
can.
at these, I'm like,
Yeah, it's funny. That's all my old stuff.
It's the DJ's B Day.
Oh, is that the old Wallace one?
Yeah.
No, but Dogwood, man, the crowd there is just so receptive to anything I want to play.
Okay.
Like, I can go left field on them, and
Is it-
just they go nuts, and they have fun, and no one's there to have a bad time. There's no fights that ever happen there. Like,
yeah.
it's just a really good
They seem
fun
like-
environment.
They seem like, and it's annoying in the moment, but they seem like they do a pretty good job of like vetting who they let in type
Yeah.
shit. And it's like usually you can kind of tell like at the door whether somebody's gonna be a problem type
Yeah.
shit, whether they're drunk as shit
Yeah.
or just like disrespecting you as a doorman. It's like it's real easy
Yeah.
to be like, all right, well, if you're gonna be a problem with me, you're probably gonna be a problem with some random person in there. So like, relatively, not happening. Can't wear those shoes
Yeah.
here, buddy. You know what I mean? Just like they do seem like they're finding reasons to keep people out, but it does
Yeah.
also like correlate to the lack of problems that
Yeah.
they have as a bar.
That helps a lot because literally, I can't tell you the last time there's been a fight there. Like, the crowd is great there.
Meanwhile, across the street at Shop Bar.
I don't know how many fights going on there.
Job Bar Classic.
Yeah.
I just found this. I know this is probably old. Does this bring up any memory? It says Axis Sports Bar, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, it's
Special guest DJs, Kicks and
Tony Bangs.
Tony Bang.
Yeah, no, that was like,
That was not long ago, like a
nah, that was
actually.
that was probably a year ago or so, but it was a fun time. Like, me and Tony got to do that. It was nice he brought us out because that was like right as COVID was coming up, so it was nice to just get back, DJ, have some fun. That's crazy though. Man, what else is on there? You're like, what is on there? What is all these flyers and stuff?
Hold up.
It was
This is
just a bunch of
crazy.
shit, probably from
You
like
played it right,
Facebook or
Yeah,
I used to play it right. Huh?
yeah, I got to do
Like, all
2
the
gigs
shit.
at Rise.
There was this one, Local Love Entertainment.
Yeah, with DJ 5. That was a
DJ
super.
5. That's that one.
Rise was a really cool place to play at. I enjoyed it. I just
Probably a good like 80% of the shit is Facebook, but then you got like
Yeah.
So that's
SoundCloud
flyers.
mixins. Yeah,
The one where you
there's
performed at
this one,
6,
and
but the
then
next one you
this-
performed at 8. You moved up.
This one looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Snapchat.
did doubles. Oh gosh, was
Flyer.
that? Yeah, that was Lawless too.
Yeah.
All this stuff is from Lawless. Oh, that's all from my Facebook account.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Sorry guys, I don't ever post on there. Y'all ever follow me at DJ KYXX on Instagram or Facebook? I'll make sure those are both linked. Y'all can see some more stuff.
Hell yeah, dude.
Isn't it Riddler like the guy who like?
Yeah, he's actually I think he's like the production manager there.
Oh, okay.
These days too.
Yeah,
Played at Dogwood?
he's doing a lot of that Rise.
Oh, okay.
They're doing a lot of cool stuff there. I saw coming up like Dak Daniels. They're doing Neo. Neo's going to be in concert there.
Oh shit.
I was like,
Neo?
The
yeah,
Matrix?
Neo. I was like, I haven't heard Neo in a long time. Yeah.
Like,
Their new
The Matrix?
setup's nice too. They found
Yeah, they moved it to the stage and all
I
that.
haven't been since they rearranged it. I hated that old setup though.
Yeah.
Fucking hated it, dude. Like, why do you have it? It was like the stage, kind of a dance floor, stairs on the side, and then the bar.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the room for anything, bro? Like, there's no room
They
here.
got the essentials.
And then they have like lounge chairs in the bar area, so it's like a separate thing. But it's like, if I'm lounging, I want to see the
Yeah, the
stage.
stage.
Just get to see the bartender. Yo, he's really doing a great job.
Yeah, it's super nice how they set it up.
Yeah, where it's like the DJ booths at the very.
And I like how they're trying to do like the old. Did y'all ever know about Proof back in the day?
No.
Like, so it used to be a concert slash like club.
Club,
I
yeah.
like that they're trying to do like Neo and like do some cool things that are like more concert like.
That's
And I
fire.
kind of want to go. I keep thinking about it 'cause it's Neo. Like, that's like childhood memories right there. All that music.
I just hate that drive too. I don't know, Houston.
See, I don't mind. It's only
The
25
parking,
minutes.
The parking.
I paid
drives.
$10. Oh, yeah, I paid $10 everywhere in Midtown. I just suck it up and pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually try to find a spot, but it's probably better to
That's
just
hard.
suck it up and
Yeah.
I was gonna say just park at the banks. The banks are
Yeah,
usually
but Rise,
no
I don't think
toes.
there's. I don't think there's.
What street is Rise off of?
I'll
I'll look
is
it up.
it?
You can- But no, every time I go to Midtown, I just park at Capital One Bank or fucking Wells Fargo or some shit. They don't tow.
You don't get towed?
They don't tow.
No, they don't. Like what? Yeah, no, Midtown for sure. That's where we used to park, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Capital One Bank.
That
Midtown.
Capital One
That's
is like right across the
crazy.
street from.
You think the tow trucks
fucking
for one thing is
Little
like-
Woodrow's.
On the streets, they're hitting those cars crazy.
Oh, they're hitting the
Oh,
fuck
oh,
out of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
hitting the fuck out of them for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
We just had a bartender on Friday night running out.
Rise
You see their car
Rooftop?
getting taken. We're like, crap.
Rise Rooftop. Is that the one
Yeah.
by fucking UVH?
No. That
That
what was that rooftop?
That's called
called?
That-
Rooftop, right?
Rooftop, though, rooftop.
extra credit. It was Calhoun, and then it was extra credit.
Calhoun's,
Calhoun.
Yeah, Calhoun's right there.
I only ever went once and we got kicked out because
So this is off of
these fucking
Travis.
degenerates. They were like, let's smoke a blunt
Dude.
on the roof.
That
Hey,
was my
man.
place to party in college. I went there every like Thursday night. And
How was it?
Dude.
It's fucking 2022.
if there was a
Kids-
place I would bring back and would love to DJ at, it is that spot.
Really?
It was just so much fun. I mean, it was a bunch of college kids just getting drunk. Like I did Boots and Shoot this weekend, and it was finally like a younger crowd. Man, dude, they were just rowdy and fun. Like nothing's more fun than dropping Jordan Belfort and people go
Oh,
nuts.
my God.
And it's just like you can't do this stuff at a normal bar because people are just older. They don't want to hear it.
Yeah, most of I mean, even our age, like most people hear Jordan Belfort, like, all right, bro, like
I
we've
love
heard it 1,000 times, motherfucker. Jordan Belfort. You remember when it came out?
Yeah, dude.
It was dropped 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Jordan Belfort.
It's fun. So now it's nostalgic. I get these college kids that are just now hearing it, and they come in and they hear it, and they go nuts. I'm like, yes, this is me reliving my childhood.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is my college days.
Like they're fucking hitting. I'm not old. Let's go.
That's why I love DJing. I get to party and still be a degenerate
Oh, dude,
completely.
that's like all. When I think of all people whose lives are like DJing, bro.
Yeah.
Have you like? Do you ever follow? Like, do you follow John Simon on Twitter?
No, I don't.
That man, so he does Tech House, right? That man, literally, that's like the epitome of. He's I think like 26, 27.
Yeah.
Just show after show every weekend, just drinking and partying every weekend. He's like, this is my job.
Yeah. It's fun.
He's like, this is my job. I get to do it. I get to see people go crazy,
Yeah.
and I get to get fucked up. But
I mean,
then it's like, what can you tell him? Because he's
Yeah.
fucking making money and doing his shit.
You get to make money, and then you just get to rock the party. Nothing's fun than like seeing the emotions
Oh, the
of
crowd's
people. Yeah.
crazy.
When you play that one track that just gets them going nuts, it's amazing. Just ride that wave the rest of the night. Don't Stop Believing will always be a song that I
Oh.
know. If I drop in the middle of the night, people are gonna go nuts.
Dude, every time.
Baby by Justin Bieber recently
Really?
has just been hitting so hard.
That's kind of.
I don't know why, but people are just in their feels when I play it.
Hey man.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
like
why
the
is that?
Oh yeah,
nostalgic
dude, nuts.
value.
Skip
Yeah.
halfway through. I pop over to the ludicrous part and go in and out while I'm hearing these girls just rap every part of it. I'm like, man,
All right, everybody's
still
got
hits.
this. So
All right. Honestly, though, I have one. I want to know. All right. I know since you don't work there anymore, I mean, you don't have to say anything too bad. What was your one of the craziest moments that you saw while working at?
oh, definitely the guy. One night, a guy was on Molly. Goes to the middle of the dance floor, just dancing like crazy. We all know he's drugged as ever, and then he starts licking the stripper pole in the middle of the dance floor. I mean, full on licking it.
That's kind
Dude, disgusting. You know how many girls have put every single part of their body on that stripper pole?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And yeah, some guy was just legit licking it.
of. Honestly, I've seen a lot of things happen. seen dudes like practically fucking girls.
Really?
Like not like but like I mean with clothes on.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, that place is wild.
I mean, it's just usually a high school reunion every time you walk
Yeah.
in. Like, oh,
Anywhere down
shit.
McKean is a high school reunion.
Yeah, I mean,
Not in a
unfortunately,
good way though.
Yeah.
it's not the people. It's not the people you've been looking forward to meeting. It's like, oh fuck, I do remember you, and you probably remember me. Like last time specifically, there was these two dudes that we went to high school with. They were a
Was I
couple
there?
years. Yeah, I was, talking about the white kids.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
but that was on a weekdays. I just went.
Who
So,
were we there for?
It was-
Oh, we were there on a weekday.
It was for.
it was because
No.
Madison wanted to go out. So
That's
like, I
right.
just wanted to go out. It's one of my coworkers. So I don't want
Was
to.
this at least a Thursday or was it like a?
It was probably like a Monday or
Oh.
a Tuesday.
Yeah, I think it was a Tuesday because I always head weighted with Madison on Tuesday. She's like, I just want to go out. Like, I haven't been out in a while. I was like, all right, you can see who wants to go. So I tried to get a few the homies. We went out. And like it's a day you don't think anyone's gonna be there because it's like it's a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like we're just going to chill, listen to some music, and,
Cheap
Get some
tacos.
beers type shit. Yeah.
right? And so we show up and there's two motherfuckers. They're younger than us too. Like it's not people we fuck
Yeah.
with. Honestly, I didn't even know who one of them was.
I did
if I'm being-
not.
But
Like,
he tried to convince Josh that he knew him. For
bro, I'm
sure.
talking about
He's like,
dudes.
you
like,
know me. He's like,
It's like, bro, back in like this and like he would say, I don't remember what exactly he would say, but he was saying like back in this grade in this class, like you remember me type shit. I was like, no, I don't type shit. It's just like it was weird because initially they came up because one of them I actually do know. I used to like. I only know him because of my friend's little brother type shit, but I actually used to like kind of not hang out with him, but he would be around sometimes. So I actually kind of knew him. The other two, I had no idea who these kids were at all. I was absolutely blanking on either one of them. But one of them was just so adamant that we knew each other. He's like, "Ah, bro, like you remembered me." So I was giving him a chance, and I'm talking about this dude, two of the most like absolutely coked out kids I've seen in a while.
No.
Like one of them was trying to like offer me coke, and the other one was behind him like, "It's good, bro. You're gonna want some" type shit. And I'm just like, I don't do coke, so like I'm good though. So like, it's like, I mean, you're on it right now, obviously,
Yeah.
you fucking weirdo. but
not a good time.
but
Wow.
it was
It
just
feels
like.
alive heavy.
But as soon as the first dude like realized that I wasn't going to buy any coke, he kind of like turned his attention to trying to shoot at some different women that were either at the table or in the bar, and failing on all accounts first and foremost. But secondly, as soon as he turned to do that, the dude that was standing behind him saying it's good, he came up. He's like, "So I know that he's selling coke, but also, bro, if you need coke, you should come to me." I was like, "So you're just like
Dang.
undercutting your homie's business right now?"
Oh, that's rude.
That shit was so weird. It was just like, we deserve this for coming to Voodoo on a
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. I have places I like to go, and that's
Not it.
you know, yeah. There's certain places like I know I'm not gonna really run into anyone I know. No one's coming here.
Yeah.
This is the vibe. It's chill. I kind of gotta check out Dogwood though, and
Oh, yeah, definitely. So we're talking about craziest things. One of the craziest things that happened there.
a Dogwood.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm.
So some guy, I guess he was there, him and his wife, and then his best friend and his wife, the other wife.
Yeah.
So apparently the best friend and the wife were secretly hooking up on the
Oh,
side.
Wait, okay,
shit.
so wait, there's like a
So, like,
Yeah,
married
two
couple?
two married couples.
So like one couple,
Yeah.
the wife, and then the best friend of
Yeah.
this dude's husband were hooking up
Yeah.
with each other.
And they decided in the moment drunk at the bar to go hook up in the bathroom. And I guess it was taking a while. Friends like, oh, okay, where's my wife? She's been out for a while. And I think his
And his
girl
wife's
was like, at this point, the other
My
one was like,
husband's
hey,
kinda
I
been gone for a while
think
too.
something may have been going on with him. Like, I've been seeing some weird signs. So he barges in the bathroom and catches them
Fucking-
mid fucking.
Let's go.
And BC living crap out of this guy. I mean, he's walking out. We're surprised. We called an ambulance. Luckily, he walked out on his own 2 feet somehow. But, I mean, blood's all over the walls. He was apparently smashing his head into the toilet, like just absolutely
Jesus
brutally. I
Christ.
thought he was gonna die.
Dude.
This guy walked out just drenched in blood. It was
Like his
nuts.
skull
He didn't have a
dented in.
chance though, because he was mid.
Oh yeah, no, he was. Yeah,
Are we defending him?
No, but he's just like, no, I mean, but he's just like mid strip, gets caught. Other dudes.
the worst part is
You're just taking
the
it.
girl's outside just like bawling her eyes off, and all of us are looking at her like, we don't feel sorry for you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like no.
There's a man
Like
at the
that.
brink of death right now,
Yeah.
and you're the cause of that.
Yeah.
So,
That was
Fucking
just,
He's also
swallow
the cause of that.
well, true,
Yeah.
but she's over here crying, like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this just happened!" Like, one, embarrassed, and first and foremost, embarrassed. Secondly, not knowing what's about to happen with her husband because he might go to jail for this shit. And then thirdly, like, damn, I was kind of fucking him. And you kind of almost killed this man.
Why would
It's just like, you
I just don't know why they did it at the bar.
you deserve that?
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh yeah, you deserved it. Oh,
that was
absolutely.
like that's it, like the top of disrespectful. Like, they're like, not only am I fucking her behind your back, but also
Fucking her
in front of
while
your
you're
face.
here.
At the bar.
Like, fucking her behind your back in your bed is one disrespectful thing that already probably happened before that. If they were that bold, I don't
In
see
a dirty ass bathroom.
But in a dirty ass bathroom
There's
with
still a hole in
you
the
30 feet from it.
There's still a hole in the wall from where this all went down.
So he beat the fuck out
Oh,
of
he
that
beat
dude.
the fuck out of this guy. But I mean, hey, once I heard the whole story happen, I was like, oh,
I mean,
giving him
makes
a
sense.
round of applause. I was like, man, I would too.
That's
Well,
fucking insane.
you
That
don't
is the
stand
craziest thing
between a
I've seen.
man and his family.
You're looking at him, you're like, oh my god, that's fuck, dude.
Like, maybe this guy's a psychopath, but I could see why he got there.
You have to.
Oh, yeah.
His hands are tied. You're like, you tie. Look.
His hands are tied.
You're like, I had no other.
Your Honor,
choice.
Your Honor, I had to beat the shit out of him. I had to put his skull through that toilet.
I know I'm about to drop Why Can't We Be Friends? Because that's what I do in fights. Break out, like, on the
You
one.
just throw it in.
Oh yeah, every time a fight breaks out, why can't we be friends? Drop it right then. Everyone just looks at me like, why the hell is he playing this? And they see the fight, they're like, everyone starts to calm down. I'm like, okay, cool, we're chill.
This makes sense. I get it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone's just like, what the fuck? And they're like,
So-
all right.
Yeah, Jeremy's over there getting
Then I hit him with something like a neon moon, and they're like, okay, this is weird. And then I bring it all the way back up. We're bumping again.
Hey, Neon Moon's a banger, though.
Oh yeah, it gets them excited. It's something to get them like ready to party again. They're like, oh, this is a dope song. We'll sing along. And I'm like, okay, now I can start already. We can party
You
again.
looked so offended when you said that. Hey man, Neon Moon.
No,
is a
I love
fucking
Neon Moon.
Yeah,
banger.
I think everyone does. Even if you don't like
Yeah.
country, you gotta like. It's a good song to sing.
Neon Moon.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good one.
It is a staple. That is a
It's a
staple of
Chris
a song.
Stapleton.
Actually,
of a
feel good.
song.
Is that the one with the bowling alley?
No, that's Unicorn Disco.
Unicorn
That is.
Disco.
Yeah.
EFG's the
It's the one with the slide.
pink lights and the slide.
Slide.
I have
and
not.
the-
No, I
You've been
went
there.
one. I went one. It was hot as fuck upstairs. That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's usually pretty hot up there.
It was hot. So
Yeah.
I wasn't there for too long. I had just got off of work and I was exhausted.
Yeah, it's all open up there, so it's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. But it's packed though. I just can't
Yeah.
do packed places, man. That's the only thing.
They don't go to Midtown on Saturday night then.
Yeah, no, I probably. That's what I'm saying. It's like East Downtown, even on the weekends when I go, it's not like
Crazy.
crazy.
So
It's-
where's your
Edo.
favorite place to go in Edo?
I really like. I mean, Truck Yard's always a good vibe. In
Yeah.
My opinion. I mean, they have little Woodrows. I feel like it's more chill there. But Midtown does have the turtle races.
Those are nuts
Yeah.
in summer, man. They have been the busiest I've ever seen.
Really,
Oh yeah,
people losing their shit. there for some
absolutely
turtle races.
slammed. Yeah, I think that's like the staple spot. I think that when you come
Yeah.
home from college, you and your friends want to meet up on a Thursday night, you just go to Little Woodrow's.
Not even come home from college. Literally, it's just a meetup spot. Like when you're
True.
like, "Hey, where are we starting at?" It's just, let's just meet at Woodrow's, figure it out.
That's fair. Yeah, it's so big and open too. I actually like Little Woodrow's though. I'm not gonna lie.
I fuck with like the yard spot, like out in the
Yeah.
the grass
Oh, yeah.
spot.
I like
and shit
that
I fuck with that spot.
Yeah,
I really like Pitch 25 too though.
yeah.
Pitch 25 is really cool.
Pitch 25's got a certain vibe.
It does.
You almost have to be in a group setting.
You gotta be ready for a soccer game.
Yeah, that's true. Just like when you want to drink at 5, but have
Right.
a game at 7.
Bro.
Just like putting the shit on drunk as fuck running out on the field.
Hey, but we're getting a Woodrow's down here.
Really?
Are we?
Yeah, we're getting a Woodrow's
Where at?
and a McIntyre's.
Where at?
The McIntyre's is gonna be where the Putt Putt Fun Golf is.
Oh,
Where
dude,
that was?
they're tearing
Yeah.
that shit down?
Yeah. Well, they're
Nice.
actually
Yeah,
keeping.
they tore it down.
I think they've
No, they didn't. They closed it down. They never
they've
tore it down.
torn down the front of it, but I think they were like contemplating keeping some of the like mini golf and stuff like that.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Like a bar.
I mean,
with
it's a
some
free
mini golf.
attraction. It's already set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not extra money.
It's not a liability.
I mean, theoretically, any business that buys that property should keep it. Just
Yeah.
because whether you're a bar or not, it's just
Yeah,
like
I know
why
they're
not
trying to
have
keep
mini
some of
golf for
the
your
initial
employees?
structure just to like keep the memory there because.
That makes sense.
That's what
Fun. Yeah, and all those kids are gonna go back and be like, "Hey, I can drink at Putt Putt Fun Golf House now."
I've only been there like probably 2 or 3 times in my life, including like one of my birthdays. But that shit was so fun.
No, Woodrow's, I'm not sure where it's gonna be at, but I know it's already like
In
they've already said they're
Webster?
coming. Yeah, in Webster.
It's gonna
I
be-
would say it'll probably be somewhere on like the NASA area or
Yeah.
Baybrook.
I think it's gonna be
for sure.
closer to the like Great Wolf Lodge, all that stuff they're building over there.
Where the fuck is that?
That's behind. You know where the American Furniture is? Right behind like the old Fry's, all that. It's all gonna be in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, all that. free open land
Like,
behind the Top Golf.
Highway 3?
Yeah, by Top Golf.
Off
Yeah.
the freeway.
Yeah,
Like
off the
before
freeway.
Top Golf type shit.
Yeah, where
I know
all
what
that
you're talking about.
grass is, that
Yeah.
open land.
Ah, right
Yeah, they're developing
there.
all that.
Interesting.
That'd be an interesting place for little Rouge. So
Yeah.
just right there off the freeway.
I was gonna say anything off the freeway doesn't seem like it would be good for a spot like Little Woodrow. So I
Yeah.
guess if you're talking
I mean-
about like attractions, like it would be the most accessible.
They've got a combo location that's right off the freeway, and it's jam packed. The place is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know what it is about like the Midtown and even the Edo Woodrows. They do seem different in the way that they are. Like I feel like more laid back than other ones, except for on Turtle Race Day. Also, on Turtle Race
Yeah.
Days, they can get crazy and shit like that. But even for
Yeah,
like
it's just so
But even like back whenever like the fucking Astros were in the playoffs and shit like that, it would get packed at
Oh,
the Midtown ones, but it would
nuts.
still be so spaced out that it didn't seem
Oh,
like
really?
that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember DJing at Christian's tailgate downtown during the World Series.
Yeah.
It was shoulder to shoulder. You almost couldn't move in there. It was so busy. Because it's also because everyone wanted to be downtown. Because if we won, they were all going to go out and just absolutely
Actually,
tear up the town.
I'd only been that one time when I went out with y'all, but that bar that's right by y'all's old place, fucking what was it
Oh,
called?
Net Bar. I
Net
love
Bar.
Net
I
Bar.
fucked with that place.
Dude, I love that place.
It was a dope little spot. Like
They got like bocce
right-
ball and
Bro, it was a dope little spot
cornhole.
next to a railroad, right? And every time a train would pass, what was it like free shots, right?
No,
Or
like,
it was
$4 shots.
$4
It was all
shots.
like a
it was
special
like
thing,
half
like
off type shit.
yeah, Pink Whitney or like
That's
Jim
not
Beam. It's
bad.
like, oh no. As soon as you went up, you'd see people sprint, get to the bar, like gotta get it before the train's gone.
like someone was like,
because it's
"You
only
hear that? Like what?"
Yeah.
the
Taking up
deal
bar.
only lasts as long as
As the
the train's
train
still
is.
going.
Yeah.
So like, if it's a 4-car train, you're like, fuck.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's gotta be a sight to see as a bartender. You're just like, see the train, you just see like, fuck.
It was also good on their part to do it because also the trains do go by every like 20-30 minutes and they can be long and annoying. So it makes you distracted, like, oh, at least I can get a shot now, and this isn't just like ruining my party.
Buddy, that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just fucking going like,
Oh, someone would be long. Me and Andrew be staring at each other, just like, is this gonna last how much
Some
longer?
trains are long as fuck.
Yeah.
Like think about when you're sitting at a fucking railroad, like whatever, fucking, and the train's going by. Sometimes it's like 10 minutes, and you're like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I got places to be, motherfucker. Fucking,
Yeah.
So we're talking about bars and partying. I just had to know, did y'all go to Project Rat back in high school?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Sure, dude.
Did y'all ever talk
I
about it
went
on
to
here?
Motherfucker.
No, you didn't.
I went with you. I was with this fucking guy.
Let's be honest, I don't remember how many blunts I smoked that night. That was the stupid highest I've ever been in my whole life.
Dude,
Oh, dude.
I remember all of
And a
Rat's
bottle of
parties. Rat's parties used to go stupid hard.
That one was.
That was
fucking-
the
Dude, we broke the fence. All I remember is I had jumped the fence, literally just jumped it. I turned around and just, I was like, holy shit.
I wonder if stuff I looked up like 2 years ago. I think Anthony Hunbun still has the video somewhere on. Like,
I'm in that hub.
yeah,
I look fucking ridiculous. Holy shit, it's so bad. Like, who invited this 8-year-old to the party? Holy shit.
I remember just them trying to do the condom pinata off the roof, like trying to do everything from the movie.
Dude, they were literally like, there was a point where like, they're like, we're selling exos at the front. I was like, I don't think that's something
You should fucking broadcast.
Remember they had a DJ back there? Like, that's probably one of the most nuts high school
It was
party
probably the-
ever in Texas. Like, that thing
It
was
was probably the
crazy.
most like official, like horribly organized but super official party that
Oh,
has
yeah.
ever existed.
Absolutely. Dude, I remember they planned it for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, they were hitting me up last minute. Like, 16 trying to go buy what is it? What do you pump a beer keg with?
Oh, fucking a tap.
Yeah, tap. They're like, you gotta go to tap. I'm going to liquor store. And like, you're like 17. We can't sell you a beer tap. I'm like, why not? I'm not buying a keg from
It's
you.
not for me.
Yeah. It's not for me, bro. My dad sent me down the street. I just gotta get it for him, bro.
Yeah, they're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We finally found one. They were like, oh yeah, here you go. I'm like, bet.
Fucking Zax.
Yeah.
Second tech.
Oh, that place was the spot.
Bro.
If you went to Dickinson, you're listening to this podcast, and you didn't go to Zacatecas, you were missing out.
You either were missing out or
Or I got
you
shut
are,
down before you were
or
able to
you're
go.
too young.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't be listening to this. But okay.
Or maybe we were just all degenerates who
That's-
fucking.
that's
Dude,
fair. That's
me
a
and
good
you
one,
used
yeah.
to be at David's house
Dude.
once a weekend.
Bro,
I spent all the money I made from Route 21
Bro, we
on one alcohol.
Oh, dude.
bro, this how
Now,
Nick,
why were we doing that? Though?
this how Nick Warren used to pick up me and Lois and go get 40s and then go to the basketball games after we drink them hoes and smoke blunts. It was just like for no reason.
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
it's like just every Tuesday and Friday we'd find a quick 40 and a fucking blunt and go to the basketball game that was happening at the school. pay like $3 to get in. Sometimes get in for free because the coaches were cool type shit. And just absolutely just be drunk as shit in the fucking stands for no reason.
Yeah,
On a
you
random
think
Tuesday.
back to that, and you're like, you're right. Like being in like pre-AP and like AP classes. You go to class, you're like,
I don't belong
I'm,
here.
yeah. I'm like, oh, these kids have a bright future on there.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't, but like,
I mean,
but
it's like we felt that way then, but now knowing what we know about some of our former classmates, I don't necessarily feel that that was a very accurate statement because there's been some things that some people that I thought had very bright futures, and then I heard some things that it's not so bright.
there's some kids that were in our class, bro. One of them got stung for like a fucking Xanax.
Yeah.
These pills for sure, like thousands of pills.
Thousands?
Like the
That's a
feds,
smart kid. Hey.
the feds broke into his place though, and like
Dang.
arrested him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I wonder who it was. Oh, you'll have to tell me after the
Yeah,
podcast.
we'll tell you
Yeah,
after.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It was
Got
crazy.
sting operation. The feds were watching him, broke into their shit, and like arrested him. I think he got kicked out of school.
Dang.
Yeah.
But he had
and
good
then there's-
lawyers, so no, I don't think he had like.
No, yeah, he's fine. But there's other people that have also been interesting, to say the least. But yeah, like I would say that it was not so fair of an assessment. But I used to sit back in those AP classes, like, y'all, like, there's not a chance I'm anywhere near like not the worst kid in this class. Like I was like, there's nobody that could possibly be worse than me in class. When you're talking about behavior, talking about fucking paying attention in class and actually doing your work, that shit never happened. And also in the factor of like, I remember telling you this, and I don't know if I've told you this, but like straight up, like I watched from 7th grade to 12th grade every single one of my classmates, because I started smoking before 7th grade.
Yeah.
Shit. So I watched every single one of my classmates go from judging the shit out of me for smoking weed, telling me that I was a bad influence and that they couldn't hang out with me because da 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 da, to, hey, can I get some weed from you today? I'm trying to smoke today before class. It's like, you don't remember, but I remember every single one of you little pieces of shit that are now asking me for weed so that you can smoke. Used to say that I was a bad influence and was a bad kid because I did this.
Yeah, I did that.
Fuck you.
How old were you first smoked?
I first smoked when I was 11 years old.
Dang.
But I didn't like start smoking avidly until I was 12.
Still,
Until a year later. Hey, mine's not that far off. Mine was, I think, like the first time I ever smoked weed.
Was that an accident thing or wait? How does that happen at 8?
Look, that's not for. But
Like I found my mom's blunt in the garage and I sparked it.
it's not. I didn't avidly start smoking weed until I was 14.
I think I was 14 when I started avidly smoking.
14.
Yeah, trust me. My best friend my whole life told me, he was like, I'm never going to smoke a day in my life. And look at him now.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, fucking fuck you, koozie.
You know what I remember one day? It's funny as fuck. It was we were all by Kenny G's house. It was like a house. I think that was like a band or something.
The abandoned one? Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker kept peeking at me. Think someone's outside.
There was.
I think they're saw. They were like, no one's outside.
Stop doing this.
Like, nah, bro. Like,
Dude, fuck that.
What? There was someone outside.
it probably was.
No, there was. Remember? We had to sprint out front, and the guy came around the front. He was like, I know y'all were in this house.
Oh,
You don't remember that?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He's over here freaking out like, fuck y'all, there was somebody else.
Yeah, they were like, Kyle, you're just so paranoid, bro. It's not- I'm like, guys, I can hear something back there. Like, I know there's
Dude,
someone.
there's for sure a person out there. Nah, bro, you're crazy.
That's what it was.
Knock, knock, knock.
I was definitely that kid in high school smoking and was paranoid all the time. I'm like, guys, there's gonna be a hot box in my car. There's gonna be a cop in just a minute, bro. Just wait, just wait.
And it's funny because then there was that time they were hotboxing and there was the cop.
Well, that wasn't his, he wasn't there, but
Yeah, but that
No.
was for the Kenny's.
Oh,
Kenny's
yeah.
house, yeah.
Yeah,
got
because
arrested
I
out
remember
there.
you had, you, Nick, and Kenny?
And fucking Andrew.
Oh yeah, Andrew was there.
It's like right after he started smoking, like literally a couple
about scarring
days.
right there.
Yeah.
Smoking again.
It was literally a few days after he started smoking for the first time.
Those were the days, man. Yeah, I mean, talking about people not still doing the same thing. I'm still doing the same thing from high school. I'm still drinking and partying and living my best life.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that is.
I just found a new means of doing
Dream.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a new.
Yeah. Now I get paid to do it.
That's true.
Now I pay rent and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pay thousands of dollars to travel and do it. That's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
what I do. If you think about it, that's exactly what I do now. Yeah, fuck it. I'll travel across the country to go listen to music and fucking party 4 days.
Why not?
Why not, dude? I want to hit like the like those pool parties in
Excuse
Vegas
me,
and shit.
bro.
I feel like those would be.
Have you seen
awesome.
Arizona's pool parties?
just gotta hit
Tempe,
Vegas,
Arizona,
period.
like where all the college kids are. Bro,
Oh,
they're
dude.
they all they play is house music there, and they are massive and nuts. Bro, they even play. They go after hours there sometimes. They do like whole drum and bass sets. And these college kids stay there and party to it. I'm like, why am I not there? That is a dream
That
for
is
me.
a fucking drum and bass sets too, bro. I don't get enough.
Bro,
of
they
that.
play all of it there, and they just go nuts. Like their stereo, it looks like a real club, but it's jam packed, and people are loving it and going nuts. Like it's awesome what they're doing out there.
Yeah, Houston's energy kind of sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's hard to get like people on board with it.
yeah.
Like especially with like anything electronic music, you got.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean,
like,
we're the second Atlanta. We're a hip hop scene,
yeah,
and our
that's
EDM
true.
scene is very like not in touch with our club and bar scene. Like they're two separate things.
They try to be one and
Yeah.
the same, but
When you go to Arizona, it's one and the same, man. They're having people out there love house music religiously. Like you play Chris Lake, and they know who that is. And they're at a bar drinking, just partying with their friends. Like,
I would love going to like club vibes with like fucking house music.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
If I went right now and I heard the new Dom Dollar Miracle Man
Oh, yeah.
drop in the club,
Oh, yeah.
I would lose my fucking mind.
yeah,
I would go crazy. I'd be holy shit. That's some shit like that's the shit I want to party to.
Yeah.
It's just like that fucking good house music.
even Dallas, I think, does more like they do more house music and stuff, bro. It's just
Dallas is
We're-
way better than
we're a
that.
hip hop scene out here.
We're way behind on that front.
Just
yeah.
I've got goals in the next few years to like possibly move, do some adventuring, try some DJing, some different cities.
That's what I'm saying. Even Austin, I feel like has more of like I would not. I don't know. Austin's kind of
Austin's half and half.
I
Yeah,
would say Austin's probably more not so half and half as far as like hip hop and like EDM. I feel like
Yeah.
they've also got some like alternative and as
Oh,
well
yeah.
as like what's the other word? I'm
they've got a
looking
lot
for?
of live music in Austin too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a big live music.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, they've got what is it? You ever been to Greenlight Social out there?
No.
No.
That is a place where they only play like big room, house music, EDM. Like it is awesome, and it's an actual club.
Oh,
It's
that's
amazing.
fire.
They've got one in Dallas too, and that place is just amazing.
What do we have? Here? I'm trying to think of like something we have.
Uh-huh.
Like stereo, I think tries to be that. But
Yeah.
stereo fucking sucks,
Yeah.
dude.
When you're paying like expensive tickets and all that to go to this place, where you're going to these places in other cities, it's like $10. They just want you in the door. You're
Because they
buying a
know
bunch of
you're gonna
drinks and
spend
party and
money,
stuff. Yeah. Not like stereo where you're getting charged like $40.
Yeah, dude. You better get them early.
And the drinks there, or what?
Well, now because it's tips included.
Bro, the
Yeah.
fucking water's there like $5-6.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah.
But
But the beer there, man, they're like,
$10.
yeah.
$10. I think it's like 12 for
Yeah.
10 for like.
Yeah, single, what is like
That's
12 or
ridiculous.
$14, I think,
Yeah.
for a drink. I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous.
I mean, like, well, they're like tips included, but it's still like,
Yeah.
I mean, even like you go, like if I go to a normal bar, it's gonna be like for a shot or something, probably on a weekday, like $5. I
Yeah.
tip, it's like 7 or 8. 14?
Yeah, no.
Fuck for a Tito's
get
and
drunk
Red Bull?
I'll get drunk in the parking lot.
Dude, real shit. $14 for 10 for a Michelob?
Ridiculous.
It's fucking stupid. Dude, no, like, so like when we were at Forest, right? It was ridiculous. So it's $14 for like a beer.
14?
For
At least the tall boys, right? Or was this like a plain Bud Light cans?
this a
No, it was
rock-
the tall boy.
Is this
Okay.
a Rockets game?
Like it was. I mean, but
It's
it's
normal festival prices, I feel like.
14 for a Michelob though.
I mean, that's what I
Disgusting.
used to pay at, what, like Freaky Deaky and all
That's
that.
true. You do.
Same prices.
That's why I get the beatboxes though.
I used to spend a massive bill at Freaky Deaky every year. I mean, I'm talking $200-300 a night.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Well, because me and my girl would just go rip fireball shots on it.
Ah, shit, dude.
And this is even after pre-gaming. I mean, one year I literally fell asleep on her shoulder during Excision. I was so lit.
You were done. Dude.
Yeah, everyone's like, how did you sleep through Excision? I'm like, I was just that.
You're like, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah. By the end of it, fuck, dude. I'm
Because
tired.
of the last set of the night. And we were also, my friends were cool. They're like, oh, we're all tired. We'll just stand in the back.
Yeah.
I just dead knocked out on her shoulder for like 15-20 minutes.
Hey, that's why you gotta get those blow up couches, bro. Blow up
Oh, yeah.
couches come.
Do you have one of those for electric?
No. Well, we used it for the campsite. We mostly just sat down and shit. We were cool. I wanted to get a moon mat. There's this thing called moon mat. Like you step on it and like goes in. So like when you sit on it, it feels fucking so. Those things are like,
Oh,
but like bro,
still, it's worth.
Either
Things
that
for
or
festivals that are comfortable are like a necessity. They're so helpful.
That's true.
just sitting down, bro. Like being able to sit. Like that's where I'm at now. Like maybe it's just
Yeah.
like my knees are bad or fucked up or whatever. But like I do not want to. That's like when I said I like being around a lot of people. I like being in the back. Give me a fucking blow up inflatable couch. I will buy.
Depends on who it is. If it's someone I love, I gotta be.
no, same.
Gotta be in the middle. Gotta feel the whole experience.
That's fair.
I would say start looking at like camping gear necessarily, not necessarily like what you might find for like EDM festival camping gear, but just look at like straight up regular camping gear because there could be a lot of stuff that you could like formulate into something you could use. Like I know that they sell for sure. Like if you're talking about for sitting down, they sell like little like I'm talking about something that's as thin, well not as thin, but like pretty much that can kind of pop into itself like the phone stand. But it's like for a seat type shit. Like it's like a tripod, and then it like comes into like a little like small seat.
Gotcha. I don't think you can.
And it's
Yeah, they're pretty picky at festivals. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most they let in is like because those
I was gonna say, 'cause they-
you fill them up with air, just fill it up so it
Yeah.
compacts really small.
I was gonna say because that thing can break down and it's about this size, and you can put it like in your.
I think it's also they're worried about like people using it as a weapon.
Weapon. That's
That's
Yeah.
fair, I guess.
that's fine. It's like a whole. There's like
Yeah, a lot of people got to be fucking.
Yeah, messing up
Violent.
everything. I know.
yeah. Why do people gotta be violent? They ruin it for everybody for sure. It's like
When you go to a Halloween festival and everyone's carrying around plastic axes and stuff,
That's
and
what
knives,
I'm saying. Like, what?
it's like where are we drawing the line here?
Where's the fucking like rule book saying like this item cannot be brought in because it looks like a weapon? It's like, well, these guys actually have weapons. It's like I just saw a sword earlier. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you.
You know what'd be sick? If you were to throw down a fucking set at Renfest.
Oh yeah,
Campgrounds?
yeah. Back in the day, oh I did. I have before. I did. So back in the day, yeah, my friend Rachel I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
She had an after hours event there, and I actually got to throw down a bass set at after hours at Renfest.
Damn, that's fire.
Actually, crazy. It got cut. I only got to do like 30 minutes of it because some guy was blackout drunk and decided to drop his clothes in the middle of the crowd. And security came over and was like, "Yeah, this is getting too nuts. We gotta shut it down."
Hell yeah.
But also, I think he like tried to touch a woman while he was butt naked.
Sounds
So
about right.
yeah,
Hey, that's
It was a
your fault.
whole-
That's not your fault. Like your music's
I
getting
forgot about
everyone
that.
a little too crazy.
yeah. Oh, dude, they had people
So you're
holding like a giant staff and were using it as a make-believe rail and were like headbanging. It was awesome.
Ah, dude.
It's like, so quick note,
Yeah.
you were great. Now we are gonna want to tone down the level of control that you have over these people because what that guy did out there, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, no,
it's
it was-
obviously your fault.
It was a hard shutdown. They're like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna pull the plug on this right now."
And you're like, that makes
I was like, "Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
I can agree with
Yeah.
that.
Can't be getting people naked and trying to sexually harass women."
Fuck, we
Yeah,
should
it's
try to. I
definitely
kind of
not
want to do
loose.
something like that. This because my friend, one of my friends always has. He gets like the king. Like,
Yeah.
the king camping, so it's like huge. He has the full spot. They do it every year. They have like multiple. I'm like, bro, if we can, I might try to get something together. Have a couple people just throw down
Yeah.
some shit out there. It'd be sick.
Bro, it's
Dude.
fun.
It'd be sick.
Have
Oh,
you been?
yes.
You've been after hours there,
I haven't.
bro? I did not know you could go there and get as drunk as you can. And the
Oh.
things there, bro, I was wasted. I think I stayed up to like 5, 6 a.m. just walking around talking to. Bro, we'd go sit at someone's campground. They'd throw me a beer. We'd sit down, just talk to them for like 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
camping is such a vibe though. In places
Yeah.
like that, like I want to do I gotta do Renfest camping at least. After Forest, I'm like camping shit. I'm like that's
Yeah.
because it's mostly adults.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all.
It's
of us.
mostly adults. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the like vibe is completely different. Like once it gets that after hours, it's a bunch of people just like we're like this is our vacation.
Yeah.
We're like we're here to get fucked up and just fucking enjoy ourselves. You got like 40-year-old fucking on drugs.
Yeah.
You know they do orgies and shit out there. Though?
Yeah, dude, we
Shit.
actually almost walked into one.
What?
Yeah, we were right by this tent, and I was like, "Hey, let's go in here." And someone was like, "Hey, y'all can't go in." They were like, "Oh, what? Like this is like you have to be new to go into this tent. Like this is like a special sacred area." And we're like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna stay the hell away from this." We go, dude. We ended up in a random tent that night in a drum circle. There's a bunch of people smoking weed, hanging out, just chilling in this big tent. Like it was. I can't even tell you all the things that happened that night because it was just so bizarre. Like my brain did not comprehend what was going on.
It's just like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I'm like this is happening right
Yeah.
now. Like I can't do this shit. Yeah, that's the shit I want to experience. That's
Yeah.
the weird shit. You're like, this is fucking insane, but I'm having the best time right now.
Definitely something everyone should do once. Renfest after hours.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm for
Dude,
sure.
hell yeah.
Well, and the people that work the event are there too, and they're just like tired from a day's work. They're ready to get drunk as hell and just relax.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
that's
the people that work there are for
Yeah.
sure on that same level
Oh, and
of
they, like-
weirdness as everyone
Yeah.
else.
They're like traveling people. So I remember one of the ladies was like trying to talk to me for a while, and she was like, "Hey, let me get your number." But by the way, like I live in a different like state and go traveling around all the time. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that." But like, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I met you, but I'm not.
Yeah. I'm not feeling this.
You know, Texas Renfest is the biggest in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's massive.
I mean,
Crazy to think about.
we are in the biggest state in the country, so I mean,
But even then, like the last time I went, I met a couple people that were from out of state that were like, "Oh, we come here because it's like we love Renfest." They were from like up northeast, I think, corner, and they were,
Oh, really?
yeah, they were like,
Dang.
"This has like that. Ours has like
Yeah.
this one." I was
I heard the California one's pretty good too.
like, "Really?
Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah."
Yeah.
But, I mean, to think that too, like you go there and you're like, "This is awesome," but then
Yeah.
other people are like, "Yeah, this is awesome."
Awesome.
You're like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" Got rides. The fireworks, dude.
Oh, great.
Have you seen the fireworks?
not at Renfest, no.
Oh,
Dude,
dude.
they're solid.
Seen a lot of nice
Fuck yeah, bro!
fireworks
They're
shows.
better than most 4th of July fireworks. Like I went 2 years ago when
Okay.
we saw the fireworks. I
That
was
was
like,
2 years ago. Damn.
yeah, I was like, holy shit! Like these are insane. And then when I went this last year, I went with a group and I was like, nah, y'all, we gotta watch fireworks. So we did, and they were like they did the first little bit. I'm like, wow, that was pretty good. I was like, nah. I was like, that was the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, they just started. I'm like, what? I was like, nah, that was just like the first part. And they just start going, holy fuck! It just starts going off. Like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Another reason to go to after hours because then you're not gonna be stuck in that 2-hour traffic trying to get out of that place.
That's true. That shit's
Yeah.
bro.
You leave right on time, you're stuck 2 hours no matter what.
But
You stay after hours, you get to go drink, hang out for a little bit, and then the traffic dies down.
and it ends at what, like 10 anyway? Or no, 8. It ends at 8 or 9.
They actually have a whole nightclub out there with a DJ at Renfest.
Like in the campground?
Yeah, in the campgrounds.
Like they have their official thing.
They have an official club too. Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check. I don't know.
I think they don't do it every night. I think it's like a certain like special event thing.
I think I want to go for All Hallows this year. Halloween.
I was like the pirate theme week. That's a good
That's a
one.
good one too. Pirate
Like
theme
that
is a good one.
Growing up my whole life, though, my mom only would go for Celtic Christmas. That was like the only one she
I
wanted to go
mean,
to.
that one's cool, but it's
She just loved the Christmas theme, like
Yeah.
especially because the shops, I guess, had more like ornaments and things like that. So that was her thing.
yeah. That's what the day we went this last day.
Yeah. So yeah, Celtic Christmas, the last one they do.
It was fun though. Still a great time. Fucking got fucked up on meat.
On meat, oh yeah, dude, get trashed on some meat.
Got froze too much because we were in a group and I think each of us bought at least 2 bottles. So it was probably like 7. Yeah, we probably each bought 2 bottles and we took shots. It was just I was like, dude, fuck, how am I still?
When it's so good, like it's hard to not drink because it's sweet and
It's tasty.
it goes down so easy.
That honey wine is so good, bro. But the bees, bro. I don't know if you had that problem.
Oh no, what
Every time I
bees?
go, there's always fucking bees, bro. Because of the fucking it's honey.
Yeah.
It's honey and sweet, bro. And it's just I remember. So last year they were kind of bad, but the year before that, my friend went to go drink his drink and bit into a bee,
Bee?
bro. Bit into.
How do you bite into a
Because he
bee?
was like, and then like felt a crunch, and he was like, spit it out, and it was just.
Did he get stung on his tongue or anything?
No. They luckily did not,
Nuts.
but like, yeah, that's kind of like
But no, I've never had that issue.
freaks you out a little bit. Yeah,
Have you been stung by any of them, or do they
Oh,
just?
they're friendly actually.
Well, that's good,
It's
at least.
annoying though.
Yeah.
It's like also like you're cool now, but I don't know how long you're gonna be
Yeah.
cool for. Like,
They're probably a little drunk after they get a few sips.
oh, probably. Like, but they're like where you sit down and stuff, where the food is too. They'll like linger around there.
Yeah.
And they're fat though. It's not like little, like fat. Like they're big.
So like the ones that sting, or are they like the carpenter bees or
I
whatever?
don't know, they look like hornets. Low key, but
Oh,
they're not. They're not.
no,
They're like more like bee-like, but
Okay.
they're bigger. And you're just like,
That's when they're like carpet bees. So those are those big bees. And they're like mostly around wooden things, which would make sense out there. Because it's all, yeah.
It could be those.
Which I don't think they like harm you or anything, but definitely would. I don't want to be around a bunch of bees.
That's my thing. It's like it's not the fact that I'm like, oh, I'm scared, but it's also like, yeah, I'm not trying to bite one. I'm not trying to bite one either.
I'm like Bill Cosby over there.
Secret sauce.
When the Quaalude hits you.
The Quaalude, that's fucking up.
Back in my day.
Y'all remember the fucking memes where it was like Bill Cosby, but like on LeBron, but like it was Quaalude going into
Oh, yeah.
the Quaalude. Oh, that shit was fucked up. The internet takes nothing.
Didn't he just get out of jail?
Did he?
Yeah,
I
he said
think so, yeah, like a year, maybe.
Damn, already?
Hold on. I mean, you said already.
Cover your drinks, ladies.
I mean, yeah, I mean, but he was only in there for like 4 or 5 years max.
Actually, yeah.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, cover your drinks, ladies. Bill Cosby would be out there.
He was only in there for 3 years.
That's gonna say it was not that long.
He got out for I think he got out for a medical thing. Like they released him for, I think he has glaucoma or something.
COVID or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, if it was last year, then maybe a little after, but
He definitely has some kind of medical exemption that like helped him get out faster.
Yeah, it's bullshit, but I guess if you have enough money and a good lawyer, it's like, well, he's sick. They're like, oh.
Yeah, that's like, they're like, he's sick, he's gonna be dying soon anyway, so might as well.
it's probably more so a situation where they like offered him a medical exemption if he was to put X amount of dollars into the
Oh yeah.
city or state.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just funny. It's not funny. It's just like, out of all the people, how did Bill, you're like,
Yeah.
Bill Cosby?
America's
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah,
Bill
exactly.
Cosby? Like, what the fuck?
You're like, what was in those pudding pops?
Right? Fuck.
Oh.
His secret sauce was something special. That episode's I watched that clip. Yeah, the one with
My barbecue's on.
he's like, you ever notice? He's like, you ever notice after they have a little bit of my barbecue sauce and it starts to kick in? You
You're ruthless.
fucking.
He was blatantly showing what he was doing. He just sat back.
He's like, this is gonna be a good one, but we'll never know. But they did. They found out. Fuck.
I mean, I guess in his defense, which doesn't exist, the internet wasn't around back then,
True.
so it was more so like they're never gonna know. Like I feel like the ability to dissect the script back then
Must have been so difficult. Like only a certain amount of people would have access to it, and then even then, like even if you were watching the Cosby Show on TV, you have access to closed captioning to know exactly what he's saying in that moment. You have access to any type of recordings to run it back or do some playbacks or anything like
A
that.
little bit. They had like Betamax first, and then after that, then
Well,
you
because
got
when
like.
did the Cosby Show come?
What was it?
Is it a-
TiVo? TiVo was a fucking
Was
thing.
that a live audience show?
I believe.
Imagine, because everything back then was what, Full Houses
Yeah.
live,
audience.
like all that. That's crazy to me to think that back in the day you could go watch your show being
Yeah.
performed live.
The Cosby Show came on in '84.
84.
Yeah.
I
think
can't
Betamax was
imagine.
something.
I can't imagine they had that.
Yeah, they had Betamax doing it.
That'd be
Sure.
such a cool experience to actually go watch your favorite show,
Dude,
like
live,
being
like-
recorded live.
Live studio, like getting like as a birthday gift, you
Dude.
get tickets to like the Nickelodeon
Yeah.
used to do all that
You're
shit
right.
too. Like
So when I was reading Will Smith,
1975.
when I was reading Will Smith's book, he talked about how him and Jazzy Jeff people would come out just to see them. They do like live rap performances, DJ stuff in between the Yeah. like sets. I was like, that'd be amazing to
It was like a
see.
whole
That is-
experience. It wasn't just a show.
Yeah,
like
they- he was like,
you're
the
getting a
actors
little
go
bit of
perform in
comedy,
between.
a little bit of music, a little bit of you know what I mean.
that is actually.
I'm so jealous that people had that experience. Like nowadays, we can only go to like The Price is Right or like the Colbert Show or something. Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon. I mean, Jimmy Fallon would be cool to see.
But not the same as
Yeah, not the same as
like
watching
your
it.
show be recorded right. And, like you're gonna watch the episode air later, but
Yeah.
you were like there to see the episode acted out.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have that, but it's not so much
It's not-
for sitcoms.
If I could do
anymore.
it
It's
for-
more so for talk shows and things like that now. Like they still have it for like Oprah and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's, I guess that's cool.
I'd do anything to go back to see Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Full House recorded live. That would just make my life.
That would be right. Just to be like an eyes, this is that fake laugh, like the fake, like
Rest in peace, Bob Saget. What a legend.
For real, that shit was crazy.
That was America's Dad to me.
But
That was that was real America's Dad to me.
fucking Full House, bro.
And that was my show.
Dude, that show was fucking.
And even the remake was solid. Did y'all ever watch that?
With the girls. all-
Yeah.
I did.
Dude, it is actually solid. Super good.
Did they bring the? They didn't bring the Olsen twins.
No, there's a lot of references in it where they're joking. They're like saying things like, "Oh, what happened to Mary Kate?" Like wink at the camera.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
So it's what's her it's the I forgot her name. The show, what's her name?
Michelle. That's Mary Kate and Ashley.
No, but I'm talking about the other kid, the sister. Her.
Oh, in the show.
Yeah.
Stephanie, or
There's both the older sisters.
yeah. What was the main older sister's name?
Honestly, I wasn't like a super
Drawing a
like,
blank
big
because
fan of
that's
it.
my favorite show. Stephanie,
wasn't a super
Michelle,
big fan of
and
Waffle House.
DJ. That's the one I was
DJ.
thinking of. DJ. That's the one I was fucking. That was the one I was thinking.
But she's like a Hillary Duff. They both got older and just even more attractive.
Oh yeah, Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff is just. Have you watched? Did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Have you seen How I Met Your Father yet?
No.
That's a solid one too.
Is it?
It is.
I
like
loved
it.
How I Met Your Mother, and I told myself I'm not gonna watch How I Met Your Father because I thought it was gonna ruin it.
I am shocked at how much I actually really enjoyed it. And I mean, Josh Peck being in it just makes it even better.
Did you see Boy Meets World?
Yeah.
Did you see Girl Meets
I did.
World?
And Girl Meets World was not bad.
It was bad in my opinion, considering that like
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same at all.
It was nowhere near like it wasn't even like a sequel. It was a whole different show.
So-
It was like two of the same characters from the first one.
That's you're getting the same thing out of How I Met Your Father is the same thing. It's the exact replica of the show, just different characters.
And so I guess what I'm saying is it's like, hi. Like, what was the purpose of this
Nostalgia.
cash grab, dude? And it's like I don't
Yeah,
respect
money grab.
cash grabs.
It's
dude.
like
the only cash grabs I'll respect are Shrek 2. That's it.
Anything after
Everything-
Shrek 2 though went.
Sorry,
Shrek
not
two.
doesn't
Shrek
hold
3
up.
was even like, all right, we need to stop.
Yeah. What was after like forever? The fourth
Shrek
was like
Forever After.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's over.
Yeah.
I
We-
think they're doing
we
a
killed
fifth
it.
one. I think they're gonna come out with a fifth Shrek.
There's no way.
I gotta check.
No, because I saw what's her name. Someone was talking about Princess Diaries. the other day.
2023 Shrek 5.
No.
No way.
Time to quit. Hang up the bat. But it's like, you know what they say? It's every good show. 10 years later, let's reboot it. Let's
Yeah.
make another one. It doesn't matter if the people like it.
I mean, Minions just came out. I heard that was pretty rough.
Like it wasn't that good.
Yeah, not good. I also heard, I want to go see Lightyear, but everyone keeps telling me not to see it. It's not worth it.
I like Lightyear looked like an animation looked
Yeah.
really good, so it might be good.
And I'm a big Chris Pratt fan, so
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. I like him.
But
Chris Pratt, I like him. Anything he does, I feel like has been pretty solid.
I mean, okay, his acting is just like, it's not like, okay, what was the movie Jurassic Park?
Oh yeah,
I was like, I mean, he's good as Star-Lord. I mean, he was good in Parks and Rec.
yeah.
I think all the rest of his acting, it kind of just feels like the same. I
Have you,
guess
Yeah.
seen,
everyone's.
have you seen that Tomorrow War movie on Amazon Prime?
I've seen it.
Yeah, he's the main character.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was a good concept, I think.
It was like a, I don't know how to ruin it, but it was like a aliens come to Earth type
Oh,
shit,
shit.
and it's like us versus them, human survival.
I saw this on TikTok the other day.
It's also
What's your
about like other shit.
What's the best Will Ferrell movie to y'all?
All right, so I mean that one's real debatable.
It's a tough one because
It is.
you got Semi-Pro, you got Step Brothers.
I was gonna say, are you
Oh.
talking about like Will Ferrell movies or like Will Ferrell movies that also have his buddy Cal in that bitch?
I mean, just anything. Yeah, because Talladega Nights.
They
When they
have
were,
a
they're-
few
the
different
ones they
ones
were comparing
together.
were Kicking and Screaming,
That's a good
Talladega Nights,
Step Brothers.
Elf, Step Brothers, Anchorman.
one. Anchorman's another fucking
I'm
good
trying
one.
to think of the other ones.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull this up and then we're gonna.
With the final two, they were deciding between were Anchorman and Anchorman and Step Brothers.
See,
Step
that's what I'm
Brothers is
saying.
gotta
This
be
is like,
top 3 for
Yeah.
sure.
I fuck with Anchorman. I fuck with Step Brothers, but Kicking and Screaming is one of my favorites, just because like that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, though, like I would say,
Blades of Glory was also.
Blades of
pretty
Glory.
what's the
fucking-
one where a lady's like writing the story of his life?
That's probably my favorite.
That's one of my
It's Stranger
favorites.
Than Fiction.
I haven't
Stranger
seen
Than
that
Fiction. It's
That's
so good.
Probably my
It was-
favorite.
It's like the premise is like there's a woman writing a novel and like he's like the main character in her novel and he starts to like hear the words that she's writing in his life type.
Is it a comedy still, or is it
It's-
more like
It's like
serious?
a rom-com.
Okay,
Kind of. I don't know if it would fall into that category. It's kind of like that though.
definitely need to check it out.
Like,
pretty good.
It's crazy because he's like an accountant and like so and he starts to hear this voice, right?
Yeah.
It's just, he finds out this lady's writing a story, but she's in the same reality as him. It's
Right.
Crazy. And then like basically like it's just like the whole thing's kind of crazy.
I need to watch that. I just want to make sure it wasn't serious because, like, what is it? Adam Sandler when he tried to do Click, that movie did not hit.
I liked it.
It's,
It'd be like Adam
didn't hit for
Sandler when he
me.
tried to do like there was a serious one. With the headphones.
Uncut Gems. Headphones.
I think he had- Zoolander was another funny one.
Zoolander. Oh yeah,
Will Ferrell.
Zoolander's good.
See, that's what I was gonna say. There's Will Ferrell movies where he's the main character. There's Will Ferrell movies where him and other people
The
are the
other
main
guys,
characters.
come on, that was
That's a
good.
fire
Oh, yeah.
one too.
One too.
And then there's like also
Land of
ones
the
where
Lost
he's like
was fire.
background character that goes hard.
Dude, everyone
Yeah.
Land of the Lost. I feel like that movie was fucking with fucking Danny McBride.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Fire,
Will
yeah.
Ferrell, bro. Bro, that movie was a fucking banger, bro. Holy shit, he has so many.
I didn't even think about all those, man. Yeah,
That's
there's a
what
lot.
I'm saying. It's just like there's not a best one, I don't think.
Tough one.
Tough
Old
decision.
School was another good one. Fucking dude, he was in Jay and Silent Bob. I forgot he was the fucking police officer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was also in Austin
Remember that.
Powers. He played a character in that.
What? What was
Yeah.
in Austin Powers?
He had like the gold like long hair. He was one of the villains.
Oh, okay.
At one point. That man's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah, man. I don't even think about half that stuff.
Yeah, because he's in fuck ton of
And
shit.
fucking everything.
That's
And
crazy.
he didn't even name any of the stuff that he's done with Kevin Hart. In my opinion, they weren't the best, but
Oh,
they
Get
also aren't the
Hard
worst.
and then-
Oh, yeah.
That's true. They weren't
It
terrible.
wasn't really for me, though.
Yeah,
I mean, they were
not my
good. They
cup of tea.
weren't like chill though.
That's just stuff that goes on later. Like Adam Sandler's first off, best movies in the world, and then anything
I
after.
didn't even like Uncut Gems really. I know
you gotta
did.
watch it again, bro.
I,
It's so good.
I'll rewatch it then.
Yeah, you didn't like
Yeah,
that much.
no, I didn't like that much
yeah.
either.
I feel like anybody that was watching it, like waiting for the laughs, wasn't really
Oh, yeah.
catching.
Oh, I
the
wasn't.
part like the movie itself.
I got it. It
necessarily.
was like the gambling and shit. His addiction. He just kept doing like. It was just like for me, it drug on a little too long. I get it. The ending. It was finally like, oh, dude, like he got the win, and then I mean, it he inevitably led to his.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Adam Sandler has so many bangers, dude. But
Yeah.
okay, that's a better question. What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
And that's a hard one for me.
Because you got
'cause I
Little
can pick one.
Nicky, you got The Wedding Singer, Big Daddy,
I would say that
Waterboy.
Waterboy is just
I was gonna. Say,
top
Ha-
tier.
Yeah,
Billy
sorry.
Madison,
Yeah, Billy
Happy
Madison.
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
it's for sure Hustle.
Hustle,
The new one I didn't see.
bro.
Good though.
Bro, that shit's
Stop
fucking.
capping.
It's pretty good. No, it's
it's
good
not.
for. It's a really good basketball movie.
It's not a
great
classic.
classic movie.
He's
no.
in That's My
Um,
Boy was fucking good.
I would say
Yeah.
Click is definitely more so on the lower end, but my favorite one's always gonna be Don't Mess with the Zohan. That shit's
That's
fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
that is one of the
dude.
best movies.
That shit's fucking hilarious.
That's better than like catching a fish in your ass, right?
Bro. They love the bush.
It is, so
Yeah.
that's a hard one.
The
Yeah.
pee is not the biggest. The bush is the biggest.
That's My Boy. I know it wasn't like the best, but I
No,
liked
it was
that
still a
one, too.
solid movie.
Grown Ups is
So
solid as
Grown Ups
fuck.
is solid too. I love. Did y'all see the meme of the Stranger Kids things? And it's like season 3, and then it shows Grown Ups, and it's like season 20. Like that's hilarious.
Fucking
Bro, bedtime stories? Come on, dude.
Oh, that's it.
I Now
Is he
Pronounce You Chuck and Larry was another good one.
Yeah. And these are just guys that.
50 First Dates was really good. Spanglers
Oh,
was really
I
good.
didn't even
was a-
think yet
yeah,
about all
I was
the
gonna say that
rom
was
coms
a
he
different
has.
Anger Management was another fucking really good one.
Go with it.
Mr. Deeds.
Oh, Mr. Deeds. That's a solid one.
Dude,
He's
Dude
a-
Bigelow was, he was only a small part in that.
Yeah,
He's in his bag, bro.
he
He's
was.
bagged up.
He's known as one of the greats.
That's something like you were talking about Will Ferrell. Like there's certain movies with Adam Sandler where he always had a co-star that just made the movie that much better.
Dude,
50
yeah,
First
like
Dates.
him and Kevin James, bro. It's just like
Kevin
everything
James,
they
oh,
do
yeah,
together
always.
is fucking incredible. Wayne Rob Schneider too.
Yeah.
Rob Schneider. You
Rob
got
Schneider.
it. Classic fucking
Dude.
character, bro. It's funny because in the Hot Chick, which is the one Rob Schneider, like he basically switches bodies with a girl for some reason. It's like he's a thief, but he switches body with some girl, and they switch bodies. And then Adam Sandler's in the scene. He's like, "You can do it." That was like the best cameo.
That's hilarious.
He's like, "All right, this is my movie. You have to."
Yeah.
And you only get one line, and
Yeah.
this is it.
Imagine that being your staple though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're not even that great of an actor, but everyone knows your one line.
No one knows your name is Rob. Your first name is that one guy from Waterboy. Was it? It was Waterboy.
Yeah.
He was in a
Yeah.
couple
Waterboy.
movies though. He was in a couple different movies.
No, I know that. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is like that line was from Waterboy.
No, I'm saying he did that in a couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There was a couple movies where it's like, "You can do it." So,
Oh yeah. What is it? Which one's where he's like, "You can do it. Kick his fucking ass."
Fuck, what is it? He did say.
That's Waterboy.
Is that-
That's at the end whenever his dad pulls up.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That is.
I was gonna say, I
thought
know
that was
he
a
does it
different one.
multiple times in Waterboy,
Yeah.
but does he do it in other movies too?
I'm about to.
Just all the times Rob Schneider
We're getting
says,
lost on movies.
you can do it.
There's got to be a reel on YouTube.
It's like a 30-minute long reel. It was just, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
TikTok ruins everything. I type in "you can do it" reel, and the first thing that pops up is that old song, "Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it." TikTok just ruins a lot of things for me.
No. He does it, Little Dicky and 50
Little
First Day.
Nicky's?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just in that movie, yeah. Oh, yeah, 'cause he's what is it? He's the best friend in
Oh,
50
yeah.
First Dates. He's got like the lazy eye.
Right, yeah.
His part in that movie.
That one's great.
No flippies off the dock. He had like 20 fucking kids, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that movie was.
Oh shit, he was Prince Habibu in Click. He was
Yeah.
Arab dude.
Who was?
Rob Schneider.
Was there a dude? What?
This
I don't remember him. In
We're getting lost in movies right now, trying to cut
ads,
cast and
bro.
everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone's like, what are they doing?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Oh,
The
he's
dudes
in.
where he was making the fucking bar for
He's
them?
in Don't Mess with the Zohan, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's in like almost every.
Yeah, everything Adam Sandler did. I forget Mariah Carey's in Don't Mess with the Zohan.
It's like
Yeah, remember like she was like
she's
the
performing
person
at
that they idolized.
Oh,
yeah.
they did the hacky sack tournament.
Right,
That was- yeah.
For sure.
Why didn't that ever catch on? That would have been a real cool sport.
what?
Like
Hacky
that, they were
sack
playing the hacky
tournaments?
sack. They were doing like the small soccer field hacky
that
sack.
was sick.
That was cool.
I mean, I'm sure it's caught on in other countries.
Y'all remember that movie Basketball?
Yes.
I would
Classic.
imagine if that would have caught on. Motherfuckers,
Bro, classic as fuck.
that would have been kind of a sport to watch. Like a
Oh.
good drunken sport.
Yeah.
Everyone just.
I mean,
getting fucked.
You know what?
What is it? Quidditch caught on. People actually started playing Quidditch. So
That's true.
You
surprised
know
some
how-
stuff didn't catch on.
You know how I don't know what's like. I don't know how beer Olympics hasn't become like a real thing where like countries compete to
Dude.
see who has the best drinkers type shit. Because like you always like
Yeah.
hear about like how other countries have traditions in their drinking and things like that, and
Yeah.
obviously we have our traditions in our consumption. So I would just think that idea would be taken to the professional level.
There's probably something out there where people are actually doing it. Because I mean,
Where
I
you
didn't
have
know.
like different
have, like-
drinking events and things like that, and
Yeah.
you have different countries.
Guarantee
participate.
someone's got that going on.
You
Because like
gotta do it, dude.
I've seen
Also,
sports out here that I've never seen on TikTok now. Like, there's a sport where you like slide your beer across and then go catch it at the end and see who can drink it the fastest here in America. And it's like people do this professionally.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Like
there's
people do cornhole professionally. I feel
Sure,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything.
But imagine just
Like how do you even? How big's the
it's so
table?
weird. Yeah, it was interesting. I've never seen
it's
this.
like a 90-yard table. You have
It's a
to
pretty
fucking
stupid
sprint
sport.
down
That's
that-
pretty dumb. I feel like beer Olympics would be kind of sick though.
That'd be
But,
sick.
You know what I mean? Like you're like fucking beanbagging that, or what is that? Is that what it was? The beanbag? No, not beanbag. Fucking hacky sack. No, that's not it. Either. Where you would get in the fucking thing and you. Would
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fucking.
what do they call it? You have to
what they called
hop.
it.
Potato sack race. Yeah, potato sack
I was
race.
like,
There you go.
It's a
Yeah.
like hacky sack. It's something sack, bro.
Them tater sacks.
You know, they have like adult summer camps too.
What?
Like,
Dude,
they're kind
yeah.
of expensive, but yeah, they have adult summer camps, and you can like go live like your summer, like childhood summer camp kind of dream, but all with alcohol and like playing flip cup and like having massive parties at night and stuff.
Yeah, I would be.
But they're pricey. I will say that. I looked at one time. I was like, wow, people pay that much.
I'll just go to a festival, bro.
Yeah.
I'll spend my best.
No, it's like I want to say like $3 or $4 grand.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Fuck no!
Yeah,
For a summer, I'll
for
pick
like
a
4 or 5 days or something.
Shit, I'll go in someone's backyard. They can
Yeah.
summer camp for a second and play.
Do it
I
ourselves.
don't give a fuck. I'm not paying.
Going to frat house, you get the same experience.
Exactly, basically. Okay, dude. Oh, dude, what was Okay, since you're not in a fraternity, what was like the fucking most fucked up shit you had to do as a pledge?
Can't talk about that, man.
Oh, what's the most fucked
Can't
up?
talk about that.
That's like part of the pledge.
Yeah.
That you're not supposed to talk
What's the most
about.
fucked up shit you did to a pledge?
Can't talk about that.
He's just like, oh, dude,
He's like,
I never
think-
did anything to anyone.
It's like you thought you were gonna give me an hour and a half into this podcast and just get some
Like,
information
look,
out
I
of me.
touched a dick once. It's not that big of a
So
deal.
I give you one thing. I think one of the worst things I ever had to do was drink a cooked beer. That was the worst
Cooked.
experience. Cooked, like in the oven for a while. It was like 300 degrees.
Like it was
And-
poured into like a
No, you had
pan.
to shotgun it, and it was all.
So wait, they cooked the can.
Yeah, they cooked the can.
Is that?
So
Are
you
supposed
get
to
it all.
do- You're not supposed to do that.
Well, you don't have to
right?
touch it. Yeah, obviously. And you just have to, like it already cooled down, but it's all cooked yeast.
Oh.
I mean, halfway through, you literally immediately puke what you just got in, and then you just finish the other half of the beer. It was absolutely disgusting.
God, that's
Alright.
grody.
I'm gonna. Okay, this is what I heard. I'm not gonna say what fraternity it is. Okay, I'm gonna lie. So it's just this guy. This is long gone. He wasn't in it anymore. Though. Some people. I'm not gonna say.
No,
But-
say their names, bro.
No, I'm not gonna, that's fucked up. But
Which
like,
one, Luke?
yeah.
Well, now that he said it, I guess.
We said you didn't say it was me. Nah, it's a couple of them, but like, supposedly like they fucking made the floor dirty as fuck. Like you just do flour on that bitch, ketchup, like mustard. I think I heard piss. I'm not too sure, but you had to clean it up
Oh yeah,
early. But that was like their last.
that's like a normal. Yeah, that's a normal tradition for a lot of fraternities. Destroy.
Oh yeah.
Destroy.
Yeah, please. Pledge boy. You're like,
Yeah, but like destroy the house and make the pledges clean it.
dude, now then they had to go like to this location that they didn't know where it was at, and then they had to wrestle and shit and do like actually wrestle and shit, not wrestle and
Oh,
shit.
wrestle
Yeah.
in
Shit water,
Poo-poo.
shit water, yeah, yeah. Wrestle in shit water.
wrestle in the duty.
They came back to my fucking room. I was like, oh, I was like, bro, get out of here.
I forgot you stayed with them. I forgot you stayed with them. Oh, yeah,
In the shower.
you know lots to happen. That's just part of roommates.
Yeah, no, we were close friends though.
Yeah.
I was gonna pledge.
Oh yeah.
But I,
That's just, yeah, that was Hell Week they were going through.
yeah, I got blessed though by the universe, and
Yeah.
my grades were ass. So
Yeah.
That was.
I mean, I made it through the first year, but I almost got kicked out the second semester just because my GPA was so terrible.
yeah.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
didn't really care too much. Also,
I love that frats have a fucking GPA requirement. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna drink all day, every day. Our fridge will never have any food in it. It's only gonna have beer in there, and but
Oh,
they
yeah.
draw the line at a 3.0. It's like,
I think ours was like a 2.
It's two.
still,
Was
it's
it
like
2 or 2.5?
I don't care. It's like
Two.
Yeah, because I barely got it.
they're like, we don't require you to have any sanitation value. We don't require you to ever be sober. But we do require you to do is just do your homework. It's like,
Did my homework.
it's like
Dude, I used to go to the library and pop an Adderall and get lost on YouTube for
I
hours.
love when people were like, I'm gonna go to the library and study. It's like, no, you're not. You're going to the library, but you're not gonna study.
When you looked around that library, I hardly saw it. People would be in there, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
The only people
well.
studying, and even then, it's not all the time, were the people that like rented out fucking rooms to like close themselves
Did you
off.
ever want to hook up on one of those? I always wanted to, but never got the chance.
It seemed like it wasn't the best move just because of like the traffic in those halls, but
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
I would say that there was a couple of study rooms above the main concourse of like, what is that? I forgot what the building was called. Like the main big ass fucking the
Yeah,
student center.
it's center.
On like the second floor, there was a bunch of like open ass like rooms that you could rent out. Those
Yeah,
might be nice. Those might be nice because there was never any traffic on that floor, like at all.
Yeah,
I feel what you mean though. And one of those
yeah,
books
definitely. It'd have been fun. It'd have been a good experience.
Kind of cool. The library was kind of cool though. I kind of
Dude, I love getting in the library and just getting on Yik Yak.
Ah, dude, Yik Yak was
the
a
Yak
time.
just
I don't think that
Post
exists.
all the
anymore.
right things. So they brought it back a year ago, but now it has usernames and stuff, so people can see what you're
Oh,
constantly
that's
posting.
the big-
Yeah,
you can't.
bro,
Why
no.
would you ruin a good thing?
The anonymity was like the best part.
Yeah, bro jobs. I don't know if y'all remember those.
Bro jobs.
Bro.
That would like hit Yik Yak. Everyone's like, hey, bro, who wants a bro job? It's not
Bro,
gay, dude. If you're
Love that. That's how I sold all my Adderall
Oh,
in
yeah.
college. Remember, I met you one time on there. You came to pull up one of your friends was buying Adderall, and you were like, what the fuck is you? Yeah, I used to go by the Addy Daddy in college.
That's
That was my. I used to tag it and be like, chat the Addy Daddy.
Like, oh, you.
That's how it worked for TikTok as a fucking. It was you, right?
What?
Yik Yak or Tip?
Yeah,
No, you-
sorry, not
yeah,
that
bro.
was that
Sorry,
Colin,
yeah,
right?
Oh, it was Colin.
Colin,
that's
no,
right.
Colin worked for you.
Knudsen.
Yeah, he used to hook us up with all the free
Bro,
stuff.
I was like, I thought it was you.
No.
You're right, it was fucking Colin. Dude, Colin used to have all the fucking gear. Fucking koozies, glasses,
Yeah.
fucking lanyards, all kinds
The
of
flags,
shit.
I had a
Bro,
flag in there.
flags.
Always had the bottle opener on me all the time.
Bro, I told him, I was like, bro, get some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would wear that because that's like memories, right?
Dude, that is-
That's like you wear a Yik Yak, someone's like,
Hell
If
yeah,
they're
bro.
like, hell yeah, you're like, all right, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Here.
I mean, that's how, like, whenever, because we used to go, like, fucking party for, like, random weekends at different college campuses, like, freshman year type shit. Like,
Yeah.
we'd go to fucking SFA, because when our homie
Fucking
Byron
Texas
lived there.
State.
We go to Texas State all the time. We'd hit fucking UT, I even hit UNT a couple times,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like,
interesting.
I would go hang out with my boy in Dallas. He was like, let's go up to UNT. I know some parties going on. I was like, fucking do it, bro. I'm talking about YXX was the only way I would ever find weed in those cities.
Yep.
It was the only way. I knew nobody else other than the person I was staying with, and they usually didn't smoke. So I was like, fuck, all right, I'm going to have to find some weed somehow. YXX was my best friend.
That dude, I made a good friend of mine from YXX buying weed off him. We were like, whatever. And we just team up. I'd be like, hey, you let your guys know that I've got Adderall. You let them know you've got
Dude,
you've got weed, all that, bro.
that shit was fire.
Perfect.
Where are the parties at in fucking SFA?
Honestly, college, the 1 year I went was an interesting time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't regret anything, but I hated it.
I regret all the money I blew, but man, I had a blast while I was there.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to blow. Too.
Yeah.
What was, did you go to UH all 4 years?
Yep. You mean 5 years? Still didn't finish. I still got 3 classes left in my degree. What do you mean?
So you mean 5 and counting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4? Are you fucking serious? Fuck no.
I wish.
Dude, finishing in 4 years is like, it's a dream.
Oh yeah.
It's a dream. Everyone's like, 4 years. Like, let's be real with
I
ourselves.
finished in 4 years, but I got a 2-year degree.
Yeah. Exactly. You just gotta know your 1 year, your life is gonna be lost completely partying while you're there.
Might as well take a year off, like right out of high school.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I see why it's
Honestly,
like,
yeah, I see why.
I see why it's so like looked down on, because like there's the old adage of like, if you stop going to school, you'll more than likely never go back.
Yeah,
And
probably.
it's like
It sucks.
it's like maybe,
That's
but
why.
it's a lot better than spending thousands and thousands of dollars like while I'm still 18 years old on something that's supposed to be the rest of my life. Yeah, I'd rather fucking wait and figure some shit out first, maybe stack some bread before I do that. I'll fucking be a lifeguard at the swimming pool this summer. Fuck that, dude.
That's why rich kids got it made so perfect, man, because they go out there, do the backpacking
That's
through Europe for
true.
a year. They get to party, see all these different countries. So when they come home, they're like, okay, I did a lot. Like, I'm down to settle down and do some work right now and, like, get my life together.
See, my thing is like I want to believe that like these rich kids are backpacking through Europe. It sounds like just a story to me. I'm sure there's some people, but it sounds like just like the majority of them are probably like, yeah, I went backpacking through Europe, dude. It's just the whole time they're just smoking weed in Amsterdam.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's
They're
fucking
staying in
for
what
a
they call-
full year.
I mean, hostels counts.
Yeah, hostels,
Those
yeah.
count as backpacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if
That's
you,
not-
Yeah,
that's not what
Connor-
I was meant.
Connor did it for, like,
yeah,
one of my friends did for, like, 2 or 3 months out there.
No,
you
but
don't necessarily walk. You can catch trains and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, no.
Because
What
the
I
train
meant
races,
was is like
they're just like,
in a fucking like condo in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah, no. The
Just
real rich
living
kids
it
are
up.
doing that, yeah.
Just living it up, and then they come back a year later like, I couldn't tell you about all the experiences I had out there in the Himalayas. It's just like,
wait, Connor backpack?
Yeah, Connor, I can't remember. Maybe
He's
it was, like,
also, like-
sophomore year. He went for a while, though, and got his
6 months?
backpack.
Was it 4?
Nah, he did it, I think, for 2 or 3 months. He went over a summer.
Okay.
Because he didn't take off time for school for it. No, he was also gone for a long time in, where is it? Somewhere out in the Egypt, somewhere around that area, because he was doing a archaeology dig.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
What
man's
the fuck is
enjoying
Connor
it.
doing with his life? Like, not like saying that he's not doing anything with it,
Yeah.
but like every time I hear about a story about Connor, it's something different.
Yeah.
I'm just like, is this man got hands in all these
Yeah.
different areas?
Absolutely.
Like,
He's going to
bro,
law school.
I knew that. I mean,
he's
and
about
that
to
actually
take
makes
the
sense
bar next
because
month.
that actually makes sense because his parents are lawyers, right?
Yeah.
And they have their own firm.
But
right?
his mom's lawyer. His dad does the marketing and runs. the
Okay.
firm.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
I mean, so tag team, they got
Yeah, they tag team. Oh yeah,
that's good.
it's a
yeah.
great
Like, he's
business.
got the best of both worlds. He's on his marketing shit and like shit like that, but also getting his SPAR exam passed.
Yeah.
That's fire as fuck. That's what I'm saying. It's like archaeology. You said archaeology, dig? I said,
So
bitch,
because
what?
he went to college for, was it anthropology? I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was his major in college.
He was like, I want to be Indiana Jones.
And he's just gonna. So you can. No, he did that.
Y'all gotta get him on the podcast. He'll tell you all about this stuff.
Dude, yeah, it's a.
Wait,
goal
so
of
he
ours.
did that, but then he's just like, did he go to school for law school, or is he just like, I know the shit, so I'm gonna take the bar? I'm so.
Nah, well, because he could get something in the realm, but like he could get basically whatever degree he wanted and then go to law school anyways. Like
Yeah.
all you had to do is pass the
Law school
LSAT.
is just
Law school
grad
doesn't
school,
care,
right?
yeah.
Law school
grad
is just
school.
necessarily grad
So
school.
you just have to pass the
Yeah.
LSAT. You don't have to specifically like get a degree. You can be a doctor or something and still, I mean, go to med school and then end up changing and going to the law school.
I could have just like majored in theater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and as long as you get a certain score and do the LSAT and get in, You're
That's,
good.
that's fucking crazy.
Because it's not just getting a degree; it's also meeting the qualifications of their testing.
Is the LSAT like super difficult?
It's not super easy.
Yeah, definitely.
That's very like,
Yeah.
fair enough.
That's like they got what is the MCAT if you want to go into medical school.
It's
now?
like it's in my idea. It's like, was the SAT easy? Maybe, but not for
like
everybody,
that.
motherfucker.
I got like that. I got like the average score you could get. Like it's like you're not stupid, but like you're not smart either.
Oh, yeah.
That was my score. That
It's
was
like you don't have to go straight to community college, but just let the Ivy Leagues be out of your
Yeah.
possibilities.
No, yeah, they're like if I like the UH, they looked at it. They're like, that's good enough for.
That
Bro.
makes sense.
I can't believe looking at UH's SAT and ACT scores now to get in. I
Is
would
it,
have
like,
never
way
gotten.
higher
Oh,
now?
they're way higher. I was like, dude, back in that you had to have like a. With my GPA, which was terrible, you had to have
Yeah,
like a
mine
pretty
was
high. It was
horrible,
like a 12 or 1300 on the SAT.
Oh, that's,
It wasn't bad, and I got in, bro. But now it's crazy high what their requirements are.
I think my
I was gonna
GPA was
say
like
my
a
GPA was ass.
4.6 or something.
Out of 2
Really?
something.
Man, yeah, you were smart. I think I had it.
Because when you take AP classes and shit, it's another
Yeah, higher.
So that's like a 4.6.
But you gotta get good grades in those AP classes
Yeah.
to get that
Yeah,
extra
And
point.
my SAT was like a 16.50.
I was gonna say
I think it was all like 3.2 in high school.
I was
Like,
I was also
nothing
in those
special.
AP classes getting that extra point. I was doing so bad in those AP classes. It was helping. But if I was in regular classes, that's how much lower my GPA would have been. type
That's
shit.
so-
I had like a 2.8 with that extra
Nah, I
point.
feel like if you were in those regular classes, you probably would have soared.
Well, I did, and it's certain like so English. I know for sure English junior and senior year. I ended up like starting the year in AP and then finishing the year in regular classes because I slept through the whole first half of the year and didn't do any of my homework at all and didn't do any essays and none of that shit. And I just fucking chilled. Like I was cool with the teachers. Like it was Miss Moore and fucking
It was easy. It was
Forgot who
there's
senior
regular
year was.
classes. No regular teachers really taking.
exactly.
I love the regular class now. When I
So
switched
look,
from pre-AP to regular, it was
I switched from
amazing.
Miss Moore to.
Because you're like they don't.
I switched from Miss Moore to Andrew's sister.
Oh, okay.
And I already knew her from Andrew by then, so I was just like dapping it up with her every day. Like she was like had to call my mom a few times because I was disruptive, but like other than that, like we were cool as fuck. I never had to do any work. Like the
Yeah.
only thing I did in that class was watch Key and Peele.
Remember, I went from pre-AP chemistry to regular, so I was with a bunch of like
Dude,
upperclassmen. Dude, that teacher literally, I wouldn't do work sometimes. She'd be like, "Kyle, you're always are so smart in the class. You probably did. You used to turn in. What do you think you got on?" And I was like, "Oh, like a 90." She's like, "Okay," and just typed in the computer. I'm like, "You're a saint." I didn't do that assignment, but I appreciate you thinking I did.
Yeah, you're like hell. Yeah.
You're the goat.
Bro, Miss Militant was the goat. Answers on the board.
Oh yeah. Super fun. Big talent shit.
Dude, hell yeah. I remember like wishing I took my scholastic career in both high school and college a little bit more seriously, but I'm also glad I didn't because it just kind of goes to show it mostly was unnecessary to take it that seriously to begin with. Maybe a little bit more than what I was doing, but to that maximum level that I was seeing other people do was definitely necessary. So I do have a little bit regrets, especially for college because of all the money that I spent for the classes that I took.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
But-
I feel that one.
But high school too, because it was more so like not really caring about the shit. Not saying that I wasn't interested, not saying I wasn't paying attention. It was just like not caring. I probably should have cared a little bit more.
The only regret I have in high school was taking 3 years of Spanish for no reason.
Oh yeah, same.
You didn't go on the trip?
What? What trip?
What the fuck are you talking about? What trip?
Spanish? When they went to like Spain or something?
Oh, but that was like
No.
separate. That was just you
That was-
paid and you got to
that was-
go.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
'cause
have
I
not
went to-
taken a single
to go
year
to
of
Italy
Spanish and
with
still gone on that.
Connor, and yeah, Chase never took Spanish and he got to go. I was like, what are you talking
He's
about?
like, yeah, I had to take 3 years.
You
for
just
that.
had to
Yeah.
know Miss Franklin.
No, you took it because you were going to be on a distinguished plan, and then you finished it, and they're like, oh yeah, now you have to do like, win a science fair, do something else like big for your
Bro.
distinguished project. I was like, yeah, no.
Bro, so
No.
look, they're like, you're on the distinguished plan. I was like, I mean, it sounds like the best one. I guess I should probably do that, right? So I'm looking through all this shit, and I do all this shit, and they're like, all right, so what's your project gonna be? I was like, all right, nah, that's not on this
Yeah.
paper. It's not on here. What fucking project are you talking about, dog?
You didn't get stuck down this rabbit hole? Yeah, bro, a lot of people from Dickinson did, dude. I took 3 years of Spanish for no reason.
Bro, junior year,
Yep.
I got saved because fucking Raul, Jane Anthony, and Brandon Miner had. Well, I don't know if Raul was involved. I know for sure Jane Anthony and Brandon Miner like kind of like took me under their wing during this. I think it was history fair, basically they created a whole website, and I got to put my name on the project. So
Did you get distinguished?
it counted as my project, yeah, because like we didn't win in this like history fair, but we like won the schools and then went on to like the regions at like Lee College or some shit over in Baytown, and lost the fuck out of that one for sure. But then like basically I got free Chick-fil-A and they got me on the distinguished plan and everything. I was like, hell yeah, dude, let's go. I think that was junior year.
That's an accomplishment right there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I realized though, like, anyways, even if I was a lot smarter and tried harder. To be fair, college is only fun if you're super rich.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's only like a good time if
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a fuck ton of like. Other than that, everyone's like, college is great. It's like, not if you're poor, because then you're like, I gotta work hard for this shit,
Yeah.
and I'm spending so much money, and if I don't get a good degree,
Disposable income can be a very
it's like
big
fuck.
factor
Yeah.
whenever it comes to your college experience. It's
Like
like
you see all the kids with money, they're like, nah, let's go do this. You're like,
Yeah.
you're like,
You're like, no.
yeah, sounds great.
that's fair.
That's fun, but yeah, those ramen noodles are sounding real good right now. Fucking,
Ramen,
Oh, yeah.
ramen and pizza
I
rolls,
remember
my
I
boy.
had that the UH fucking plan though. It was like 4,000.
Oh yeah. Love that thing, man. I would go in there and the swipes
Oh,
and just
dude, eat the
eat
fucking
for
in the
days.
cafeteria, bro.
Man, go
Cafeteria food was never great.
It's never great, but when you were high,
Hey, that's
Hey,
shit. Hit, bro. Had the dessert. You
bro, the
like,
cookies, man. I used to get a tray and fill up like 20 cookies, take that shit back to my dorm.
Bruh.
oh, bro, that shit's funny as fuck. Everyone just in the fucking cafeteria grubbing, bro.
Bro, I loved it for me, just because I was always high too. It was
Yeah.
fun.
That shit was a good time.
Yeah.
Just eating as much as fucking-
Absolutely.
So we're then closing on 2 hours. We can wrap it up. I wanted to say y'all should go check out Kyle at Dogwood. Let you feel good. What days do you?
Dogwood, either Friday, Saturday night every week. I'll also be rotating a shoots on Saturday nights, and then Sundays at Electric Feel Good twice a month. Y'all just follow me on Instagram at D KYXX. I'm always posting on my stories there. You'll know where to find me.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Come get a shot on me.
That boy DJ.
Dude, I'll come get a shot on you, bro.
DJ Kicks.
I'll come take a shot for you, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
Shout out Little Caesars.
He's hot.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sponsored by.
Well, shit. We can wrap it up there.
Yep.
Fucking thank you for coming out, dude.
Thank y'all
Appreciate
for
you
having me.
coming on the pod. You guys like, comment, subscribe. Go follow this motherfucker on Twitter. Is it all the same?
Not just Instagram and Facebook.
Okay,
No Twitter.
just Instagram and Facebook. Is it at DJ
At
Kicks?
DJ Kicks.
Bet. All right.
KYXX.
Let's get it. Let's get these fucking
Appreciate
this
you
train
coming out.
going.
Y'all have a great day, great week. Catch us next week. We'll be back in the guys.
New episodes every Wednesday. Stay tuned. Doofles is coming in with some heat. He's about to get a twin soon. So we're gonna figure it out. But you guys have a great week.